Welcome, associates, gather on the stand. The trial's a circus, but I've got a plan. Not a grifter, still worse than Dan. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? Me be the diva, she's running the show. Two Capone and Meg, yeah, everybody knows. Trap or fact, well, nobody knows. What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle.
Happy Thursday, everyone. We've almost made it. We're almost there to the end of the week.
Thursday.
We got it. Tracy, I don't know what's going on up there in Canada.
Well, seems like something's going on up there.
I knew she couldn't stay away. I knew it.
Ah,
Do
bestie.
not be late for work. And do
I just
not
wanted to say,
quit saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
Oh, I was reading Tracy. Tracy had a night. She left early last night because her hubby came home to say he wasn't sure if he was hallucinating in what he drove by yesterday. It was dark. He saw movement. Wasn't looking like a deer or something. As he was there, a very naked woman, and a naked hairy guy were running. As he got closer, they both waved their arms, yelling, "Have a good night!"
I feel like, was that Zach in Lesko?
sounds like the night I'm probably gonna have.
I hope not.
Yeah. I told her to
I
stay
just-
away from the sporks.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just come in
god.
and say hello and goodbye.
Hello,
Well, be free.
goodbye. Be safe.
I will.
Yes,
I'll see
have
you
a-
guys later.
Have a good
Don't pet
night.
anything.
See you guys.
Bye. Gross.
Well, we were talking before how she just like randomly will see things and touch it and get stung, or
Yeah, she's
it's like,
she's kinda
don't
weird.
touch it, Carmen.
That's what I'm like. Don't touch that. What's up, Luca? I'm in bed already. I am hurting because I rearranged the whole bedroom. Now your back hurts. Yikes. Hope it feels better tomorrow. What's up, Ronnie? Ronnie, señorita bonita. That's like the worst accent ever.
Like Ronnie, señorita bonita.
It just rolls off the tongue, though. Like, there
It
it
does.
is. Oh, okay, good. Whoops.
Sorry.
What's up, Jenny? I'm glad you're not here, Zach. Thank you. What's up, FND? Hey, I apologize. I had Gabby put your link up the other night, and then I got stuck on the phone the other day before you went live, and by the time I was off the phone, it was too late. So but I did mean to jump onto your stream, and my phone rings at the worst times, I tell you. I can do nothing all day, and as soon as I jump in the shower, I get a text message or a phone call or both. It's like, seriously, just give me. I've had it in my hand all day long. Nobody's done
Yep.
anything. Just give me 5 minutes. I just want to take a shower.
Oh.
It's like all I want.
Well, someone's going to ring my doorbell any minute now.
I know. It's like heaven forbid. But anyway, all right. So back to the Rachelle Waterman trial. We're wrapping up the state's case. We're with their last witness. It's investigator Randy McPherson. We are going to start her interrogation videos today. They're a little rough in the beginning. I'm gonna skip over the part where the state sits and messes with the microphones and doesn't really help anything. They get better, and they will definitely be better. I think when we watch parts 2 and 3 of these. So hang in there. It will. It'll get better. That's what they always say, right? If Domino's is at my door, I'm not opening it because they do not deliver out here, and somebody is trying to unalive me. So that is the narrative I'm going with, and don't deliver me pizza because I know it's not true, and
You
I'm
have to
not
call the
eating it.
Amish.
And trust me, they're not coming down the road. Not my road. The state has a far way to go in proving she knew anything about this. Again,
Yeah.
thinking there might be something in her blogs, but we don't know that. We do not know that. They've yesterday, I think it was in one of the calls or something that it was when they went to the school and she made a comment about her mom or somebody what maybe had been in a drinking and driving accident to the counselor or whatever. It
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, maybe that, but we can't even prove that she said that to the counselor.
Yeah. Did
You
we even
know,
hear from the counselor? I
that
don't
was
think we
that
did.
blonde woman,
Oh, Beard?
Beardsley. Yes, Miss Beardsley.
Miss Beardsley, who didn't have a beard
She did not.
at all. I was very disappointed.
Well, now I don't have cable either, so keep trying, Zach.
Next.
Cable where I live. Are you kidding? What's up, Bri? How you doing? I know Gabby's birthday is tomorrow. She's a Halloween baby.
Brah.
So, yes, everybody wish Gabby a happy birthday. I'm going to wish her a happy birthday tonight because I won't see her tomorrow. I mean, I'll tell her happy birthday private. Well, that sounds bad. I'll tell you happy birthday. I'll tell you happy birthday privately tomorrow. What can you do?
Don't forget the Marilyn Monroe costume. Okay.
Okay. Dang it, you spoiled my surprise.
Dang. You can use Dollar Barbie thing that you used last year. I'd take that one too.
Hey, Frank.
Hi, Frankie.
Cool. Happy early birthday from Tracy. Have
Thank
a
you.
spectacular birthday from Zach.
Usually-
And then
I
he says,
usually do.
I hate that word. I don't
Oh,
have
spectacular?
spectacular birthday. There's
Probably both.
I was
Anything
gonna
with the word happy in it, he probably hates.
it's like ugh. I was going to make you a video, but I ran out of time. So my
That's
apologies.
fine.
I will save it for next year because I was working on a little song for you too.
Oh boy.
But I ran out of time. So I
That's
apologize.
hilarious. She's like, I made you a video, but you have to wait till next year now.
Yeah, I don't have it done. I don't have it done. And I knew I'll have to tell you what I did today. Bryce says, happy fabulous birthday.
Thank
My
you, sir.
dad and my sister, so we have this sounds really bad. It's a bee farm because if I say we have a honey farm not that far from here. No, I didn't have a year to make it. I have a year to make it now because
She
I
has
got
1 year now.
I do now. I got started late.
1 year to 1 year tomorrow. She has.
I have the song already. but-
Oh, that's so funny.
So my dad and my husband and I, it's Hunter's Honey Farm. Okay. So you see the signs for it for years. And so a couple of years ago, I told my husband, like, let's go there. I want to see what this is. And it's a cool, simple place, but they obviously raise bees and they make their own honey. And they have a Christmas tree farm there too, because bees and trees, I guess, whatever.
The bees
So
and the
that's
trees.
yes. And so they wanted to go there today. And so I took them to the honey farm, and it was fun, but it took most of it took all morning and afternoon to get there. And but I bought some, I don't even like bourbon, but they had
Nice.
bourbon infused honey.
Ooh,
You
nice.
can only buy like a 2-ounce little jar of it.
You can make a hot toddy.
Oh man, is it good? I was like, what do I use this in? Then I was like, does it
Tea.
care? Like, do I just take
Does
a
it care?
spoon? Does it care? Do I care? Do I just take a spoon, like a little, not a spoonful, because just
I guess you
you
can
know,
you can make lollipops with it.
yeah.
Honey lollipops.
Oh, Frank, maybe one of these days, you want to get a beehive, like hairdo?
uh, remember those things? Those things were crazy.
Yeah, like they scare me. The amount
Yeah.
of teeth that had to go on in that thing.
Yeah.
Suspiciously sticky fingers. Well, so my dad, we're there, and we got there right at the tail end. So I guess the FFA is having their big convention in Indianapolis this weekend or this week or whatever. I mean, this thing is huge, of teenagers, doing crazy stuff that nobody's thinking they're doing, because that's what teenagers do. And we got there as the last groups of those kids were going through. And my husband had told me to have my dad get an empty, those honey things that look like a bear,
Yeah.
like honey in. So he was like, just have him get an empty one of those. I'll fill it up, because my husband, I don't know who loves honey more, him or Winnie the Pooh, because I, I mean, I have 12 pounds of honey sitting upstairs right now.
12.
And that, yeah.
Oh my god. I use it. I put it in my tea.
He only puts it in his coffee.
I never heard of people put it in coffee, but
My dad got him started on that.
nice. My father-in-law used to do half hot chocolate, half coffee.
Never done that. But so my dad is we're walking around, and there's this little gift shop. It's not very big at all. And then they have moved the tasting table to the back because of the FFA groups coming through, which was actually like really good. Like they should just leave it back there. So they were in between groups, and they grabbed us, and they're like, hey, come back here so you guys can, taste some of the honey before this next group comes through. And so we did. And my dad, he's got that empty bottle, that empty bear bottle thing, whatever. And for some reason, he looks at one of the people that's back there with us tasting honey and works there. But he's like, do you fill this up? And I'm like, no, Dad, you fill. She goes, she goes, no, you fill that. I'm like, you gotta buy some honey. I'm like, Dad, you gotta buy some honey. And he's and he shoved that bear in his coat pocket. I'm like, and you also gotta buy the bear. Like, what are you doing? And he goes, I know. And the woman goes, hey, I have tackled people before. And I was like, let me get my phone out first.
Oh god. Can you imagine?
I mean, he goes, I just didn't want to I couldn't hold it and taste the honey. So
It's like trying to pocket the bear.
yeah, he's like trying to pocket this empty honey bear. And oh my gosh, when we were checking out, he paid for his stuff first, and then I'm paying for mine. And she said to him, she goes, are you sure that's everything? And I'm like, if he beeps going out the door, I will step aside. And she said, she goes, I am like, you guys are so fun because you're just joking around with us. And she goes, some people just can't. And I'm like, yeah, my dad shoved your merchandise in his coat pocket. Like,
Oh man,
Just
just
going-
hearing stories about him in general is just hilarious.
I was just like, Dad.
Every time you mention your dad, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
I mean, I do. I was one of the naked women running down the road last night. Just
12
telling you.
pounds of honey.
I bought, I don't know. Let me tell you. I'll tell you in just 1 second. Because
Carmen's like arrested.
so 12 pounds of honey cost $85.
Wow.
30 pounds of honey. He sent me because he was like, I think this is what I got, which is 30 pounds of honey. I'm like, I'm not spending that much money. It was like $200. I'm like, no way. And then when I got there, I said, that was $340 when I got there.
That's nuts.
But so yeah, 12 pounds of honey is crazy, but it'll last him forever. And honey doesn't go bad. So it's not like,
Yeah.
you know, what is she doing? Snap is getting shut off Saturday. I hate that. I'm too tired with F&D and too fluffy for a stripper profession. Too old to have a sugar daddy. And I know everyone would disagree that I am too ugly. Well, I definitely disagree on that last part. I don't know that is there anything such as being too fluffy
I
to
also
be a
don't know
stripper?
that you're too old to have a sugar daddy either. So
Yeah, I don't know that that has an age cutoff. I just hope it ends soon. What's up?
It's
It's
me.
me, Jessica. I'm in here.
I'm in here.
Does he do the manuka honey? I don't know. I
What's Manuka?
don't know what that is.
I'm gonna Google it.
Googling. What's up, Baker? Criminal
Hello,
family.
Baker.
That's why Carmen can't be here. Oh, she's gonna be there. She's gonna be
No.
there. Yes, honey is free when I take my dad.
That is hilarious.
No, it is not an Amish shop.
It's a special type. Manuka honey is a special type of honey from New Zealand, produced by bees that pollinate the manuka tree.
Hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Arrested.
Arrested. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. My honey evaporated. I know they say add water and it will come back, but is there a ratio? I have never heard that.
What is it? My honey evaporated? I never heard of that in my life. Well, I guess I eat honey too much for it to evaporate. I eat it
Yeah.
too fast.
They have the orange blossom and they have some really good, it's blackberry honey that was really good.
Huh.
You'll stick with the Dominoes. I don't put honey in my coffee. I didn't like it, but I like it in tea. All right, Frank. Where were you at? I saw you complaining. He has a
What did
sugar
he
mom,
say?
95.
She's 95. Hey, good for you.
Can we go over the trial, please? Yes, we will. The beef farm near me is called My Honey's Farm. Aw, mine is called Hunter's Honey Farm. It's been in business since 1910. And now you know. I was mistaken. All right, we will go over the trial. If you are still here and watching, thank you. Sorry. Sorry that I got sidetracked. We are watching the Rachelle Waterman trial. We are about to finish with the state's witness. We're on their last one. We don't want trial.
Daddy
We want more
AJ.
incriminating stories about Daddy AJ.
Oh my god. He likes chicken salad sandwiches.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I don't have any more about him right at the moment. And yeah. I think It was a funny story that happened Friday, but I don't know if I can convey it in a way that was funny. So,
The Costco story is funny
which one is
with
when
the
he
cat,
with the cat litter?
cat food. Yeah, the cat litter. That one is funny.
My dad has a very dry sense of humor, and we were in Sam's Club, and he needed cat litter, so he gets his cat litter, but he buys the light cat litter. So he lifts it up, puts it in his cart, and there's this older lady struggling with this huge heavy bag of freaking cat litter.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
And she's struggling, and he's watching her. I'm like, are you gonna help? I mean, I was gonna help her, but then I thought he was gonna help her. So nobody helped her.
That is also another funny story, Carmen.
And she went to put it on her cart. She missed, right? Because now,
Yeah,
Gabby, I
she
can't remember
missed.
the
She missed it. It like fell or something, and he said something to her. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was
it was
friggin'
something
hilarious.
like you missed or something.
Yeah,
And
he said
she
exactly that. She turned around and like gave him the evil eye.
looked at him like, shut up. I'm aware. And he just like, I'm just kidding. And he reached down and helped her put it on her cart. Like, oh, because I was like, Dad, like, oh my gosh, I just sometimes want to go, excuse, he's 83, excuse him, but he knows exactly what he's doing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I am not telling that today.
Grandpa AJ is savage.
Yeah, I'm not
He's like, you
telling.
missed, as he pointed at it. You missed.
Sorry, Luca. I know we're always derailed. Have a good night. I hope your back feels better in the morning.
Yeah. The honey nuts is a good one too.
I know, but I can't tell us.
It's a great one. Tell it
It's like,
after or later or whatever. I'll
Carmen,
remind you.
okay. So Carmen isn't the only mean one in the family. My dad, he helped her.
Carmen's not mean. She just wants to know about everything all the time. She's very curious.
Yes, she is. And no, my dad will not be picking up any women ever. No. Nope.
I don't know if they can make a good chicken salad sandwich.
Nope.
They might have a
I'll
chance.
be like, move out of the way. He only eats the chicken salad from Sam's Club. Period. Full stop. You ain't invited.
Current.
It's called nosy. That's true too.
Yeah.
Where did you get a croissant from? Gabby would probably say Baker got it from Sweden, but I'm going to say he got it from because he made it. Everybody's getting hungry in here now.
Everybody.
Yeah, you'll have to remind me to tell the chicken.
Yeah, that
Dear Lord. The honey nut story.
honey nut. That is. I forgot about that story. Then I looked up and saw Carmen honey nut. Yep.
I always try to forget about that story, and nobody will let me.
No, because it's the best.
I'm like, my brother cracks up laughing now. I'm like, you weren't even there.
Still funny though.
Like 30 years ago. Yes, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yes, Cheerios.
All right, fine. My mom and dad they moved to California in the late 90s, early 2000s, whatever. So we flew out there. It was my husband, Carmen, Brandon, myself, obviously. And we went and spent the entire day at Disneyland. And so it was a long day. The kids were little and it was tiring. We left late, it's California. There's traffic. I don't care what time of day it is. So we just wanted to get home. We didn't stop and grab anything to eat on the way home. We're like, well, let's get back to their house and eat then. So we're all eating like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or whatever. Carmen and my dad decided to have cereal. And Carmen had never had Honey Nut Cheerios before. And mind you, it is late. So, because it is late there, so it is super late for us because the 3-hour time difference. So we're sitting there and we're eating. I'm just like, just hurry up. And so Carmen's over there eating her Honey Nut Cheerios. And my dad goes, "Hey, Carmi, how do you like Grandpa's Honey Nuts?" And my husband about spit his food out of his mouth. And I'm looking at him because my dad's always just very serious about stuff too. Like, and I'm looking at him like, you had better get it together right now. Like, I'm gonna unalive you across this table. If you like pinch yourself, I don't care. And me staring at him made it worse, where he could not get it back. I just pulled my own hair. And he's sitting over there, and I'm like, my dad's gonna figure out what you're freaking laughing at if you don't shut up. And he's over there trying to like take a bite of his food, take a drink, and he's just like, and I'm like, now you're gonna spit your milk's gonna come out your nose, and you're gonna choke on your sandwich. I'm not saving you if you do that. And I mean, my dad is just sitting there talking to Corbin like, that's freaking Honey Nuts. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So finally I just looked at my husband. I was like, I think you should probably go to bed. He goes, yes, I think I absolutely should.
You sent him to his room. You're like, go.
And he's like, I get upstairs and I'm like, did you get it together yet? And he's like, no. And he is crying.
I wouldn't have been able to. That was, yeah.
I was like, I can't believe how mad you got. I'm like, don't say things like that in front of my dad. Like,
how old was Carmen?
We're talking like, I don't know, 4. Little.
Yeah.
She didn't know.
Right.
And my dad didn't mean anything by it. But my husband,
right.
His family's very different. And of course, I was like, shut up. How was my dad not accident? I don't know. Brandon, you go to Cali with AJ, but you won't go to Tennessee with me. Sexist. It is a very weird family. Yes.
AJ's like, yes, it is.
Yes, it absolutely is. But okay, I think I've wasted enough time. Probably lost a few subscribers, but anywho. We have Rachelle Waterman, I think, still. She might be waiting. I don't know. She may have ran away with Jason.
I wonder if she has ever had honey nuts.
Ew. Ugh. Even I don't
even get those in Alaska. Special delivery.
I'd have to have a lot of that bourbon infused honey to even think about that. So, I'd be like, you only give me a 2-ounce bottle, but I'm gonna need that 12-pound jar over there filled up because I need all the
help. Put a dollop of honey in there, the rest bourbon. Thanks.
Yes, thank you very much. She was, Rachelle was, yes. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. So yesterday, so bad. On the stand yesterday was a Alaska State Trooper. I don't know what it's Sergeant Thompson. He had went through the computer of, I think at Jason's computer.
Oh yeah, they had the nudie pictures.
Found the pictures of Rachelle, found the videos of Rachelle. The judge, thankfully, well, kind of. I was kind of with whoever said it would have been easier. I think Lesko said it would have been easier if they would have just let the pictures in and we didn't have to hear
Ronnie, the cute one.
Yeah, glad I could derail the stream. Carmen, thanks. Um,
She's having serious FOMO right now,
oh, she absolutely is.
and I
But
totally miss her.
I know you do. I've heard about it.
Baby, come back.
I can just
Leave it all up to me. Yeah. I don't miss her anymore. I remember that when she did that to me. Carmen, that was rude. I didn't appreciate that.
But anyway, this poor guy, yes, he was the cute one. He had to sit and describe these pictures of this 15-year-old girl to us that were on this 24-year-old man's computer, and he was embarrassed, and you could tell he was uncomfortable. She was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable. It was awful. Absolutely awful. The Epstein stash, yeah. Gross.
Well,
It
he
was bad.
described them too.
Oh, he did.
I was like, holy crap. Like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. It did get to the point. It's like, just give him the picture so we don't have to hear this anymore, because
Yeah.
I don't need to hear where her fingers are. I don't care. I will never eat food she hands me or makes me or whatever. I'm good. I know where her hand has been. I got it.
Man.
Like, it was bad.
Correct, Ronnie. Correct.
I was uncomfortable. I was mad because it's like, how did you not charge this guy with having child prawn? Like, how did you not do that? Yes, bad dads. Yep. Yes. Just like the other guy was when he couldn't find the fibers because the FBI had it, apparently. Frank. Give him my finger on it. No. No.
Don't touch it.
Nobody touch.
Nobody touch it.
All right. Anyway, so we are going to really try now to play the beginning of this, and then I got to skip this a little bit while the attorney tries to adjust the microphone and fails. And again, it does get better, but it kind of starts off a little sucky. But here we go with the judge talking to the attorneys.
Before the jury is brought in, a couple of things. First, with respect to the instruction to the jury about the break in the tape.
Yes, ma'am.
Pardon me?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want me to give that immediately this morning or just before that portion of the tape is played?
Well, we're getting ready to play the tape first thing this morning, so doing it now. Just telling them the two tapes deals with the two tapes of Waterman.
And I think that the language that you all agreed on was as follows. The evidence rules require that a portion of the tape be excised and there will be a break in the tape.
Okay. Or the tapes.
Tapes. Okay. With respect to anticipated testimony or cross-examination of Sergeant McFerrin and potentially Sergeant Habib, I copied a decision, Flynn versus State, and I'm going to ask that both of you review it and instruct your witnesses about the import of that decision. You may already have it.
I don't.
But basically, it goes to opinion testimony on the credibility of witness statements.
Okay.
If you want to approach, I have copies here.
Oh, you have copies. Okay.
And finally, although I don't know if we will get to cross-examination today, I wanted to make clear to Mr. Wells that, Mr. Wells, there's nothing in Flynn, or for that matter, Vent, that prohibits you from cross-examining with respect to the Reed interrogation techniques or false confessions. My ruling of the other day was limited to asking a witness to read from a book for which no foundation had been laid and
Okay.
the witness had never read. Anything else we should take up this morning before the jury's brought in?
Just one issue that may arise, and I just figured I'd bring it up now. I'm going to have Trooper McFerrin, I'm going to play the tape of the last interview that Jason Arrant made with the troopers, and in which he does implicate Ms. Waterman, and I just wanted to bring that up now in case the defense has an objection. We could argue it now, or interrupt the trial.
I do have an objection, Your Honor. I think that, I think that it's hearsay. I think that Mr. Arrant can be rehabilitated while he's on the stand with a prior consistent statement. And I think that, while he was, essentially at this point, I think that it would be hearsay to play that statement, and I would object.
Exception?
It's under 801 as a prior consistent statement to refute a recent fabrication. The defense spent probably 20 minutes to a half hour on the cross-examination. Mr. Arrant going over the plea agreement that the state had made with him, saying how much of a great deal he's been getting and everything to have him testify. This interview occurred before the agreement was made or any of that stuff, so it tends to bolster Mr. Arrant's testimony that the plea agreement didn't play into his testimony, because here he is before the plea agreement coming in testifying at it. So it refutes the argument that he's testifying and implicating him because of the plea agreement that the state made. So it's admissible under 801 as prior consistent statement to rebut an argument of a recent fabrication.
How do you respond to the argument that could have been done while Mr. Arrant was on the stand in terms of any consistent statements that he might have made with what he was testifying to?
Well, the rule doesn't limit it to just redirect the witness on testifying. So it just says any prior consistent statement. It doesn't say you have to do it through the witness when they're being impeached.
I'd like to review the transcript of that interview, and I don't believe I have it.
Okay.
Because the other question that enters my mind is whether that interview is consistent. As best as I could tell, Mr. Arrant had things to say on the stand yesterday that were new or different from his prior statements.
There were some added facts, yes, but basically the same thing that he testified to on the 2 days he was here was consistent with his testimony.
Do you have a copy of the transcript?
I can have one made and get to the court.
Okay.
Does he really need to play that? No, because we all know Jason Arrant, whatever his dumb last name is, only said what he said as he said on the stand, to salvage his own life, what was left of his life. He didn't want to spend it all in prison, and he doesn't have to. He only was sentenced to 50 years, whereas co-conspirator, that guy, was sentenced to 99. So yeah, Mr. Prosecutor, he did end up getting a pretty sweet deal, and he talked first, he got the best deal, and he was looking out for himself. That's it. So we all heard what he said. We don't need to hear it again. We don't need to hear his statements. We know what he was doing and why he was doing it. That's just my opinion. I can't stand that guy and this guy.
You can find it.
All right. Well, I don't anticipate that that's going to occur before probably Monday, it sounds like.
Well, no, it's going to be I think that's, no, it'll be today sometime. I anticipate. Because it'll be done before the third interview of Ms. Waterman played. That's when they chronologically did it.
If you could get the transcript to me then as soon as possible, that would be helpful.
Just a second.
Can you not look for it later?
Your Honor, we could have, if the court wants to give us 5 minutes, Mr. Lewis could make a copy. We certainly have one available.
I can give, I mean, Trooper would go upstairs with the transcript I have right here.
Okay.
If someone can make a copy and give it to my assistant, she can just bring it in to me when it's ready.
Okay.
Sure.
I like how the defense is like, I have a transcript. No, I don't want yours.
Hold on a second.
I still don't have mine ready, but I don't want yours.
You could, isn't this all of it? Page 76.
That's the end of the part with McFerrin, and then there's another part after that when you're driving around with.
Yeah, I'm not going to,
That's
Okay.
yours.
not worry about that. Here. 4-hour drive around.
Yeah.
No.
That's the 4-hour drive around is on there too.
No, I wasn't going to play the 4 hours of driving around.
I feel like Karen-
Anything else before the jury's brought in?
No, ma'am?
Mr. Wells?
Yes, there is, and quite frankly, I expect it would be brief, and I would like to see if we could do it in camera or if we could approach the bench real quickly about it, if that's acceptable with the court.
Counsel could approach. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. We continue on record in State versus Rachelle Waterman with Ms. Waterman, counsel, and others present. Sergeant McFerrin, I remind you that you remain under oath.
Yes, ma'am.
And I believe when we broke yesterday, it was your intent to play a tape. Is that
Yes,
correct,
ma'am.
Mr. West?
Before I do that, I just have one or two questions. When you were doing the interview with Ms. Waterman on the 17th, had you been briefed by then by Investigator Sims or Trooper Lejeski about their interviews with Mr. Arrant and Mr. Riddell?
Yes, I have.
So you knew from what they had told them what they were doing supposedly on Saturday night.
That's correct, yes.
I'm going to show you what's marked with identification as Plaintiff's Exhibit 38 and ask if you can identify this.
It's a videotape. This is of the recording of the interview I did with Rachelle Waterman on November 17th.
Thank you. At this time, Your Honor, I'd like to play.
All right, I got to fast forward through him fumbling and bumbling around with this. Also, his investigator up there has a case of the mumbles as well. During this interrogation tape, you can hear Rachelle pretty clearly, but that investigator mumbles like the prosecutor.
My text is a bit odd.
Okay. Looks like
I think that question right there was they were asking her about the cat. Her cat, I'm sure they were probably asking her, she didn't realize, asking her about the cat door that we all saw. Well, I don't know what they were doing Saturday night. Yes, I'm so sick of that cat door.
we're up and running.
have is a laundry list of questions we need to ask you.
Okay.
A lot have to do with kind of your mom's behavior. Kind of the fancy term for it is called victimology. But anyway, it's what's her lifestyle, who she associated with, things like that we're trying to find out. And then some of the dynamics of the family and her lifestyle.
Okay.
Okay. So that's kind of where we want to start, and then we'll move on to other things. First of all, your mom was, she's in her late 40s, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of give me a general description of her. What's she kind of like? Is she conservative, flamboyant?
Conservative in some areas. More, I wouldn't say conservative, I'd say more old-fashioned.
Okay.
She has a very good temper. I hardly ever see her lose her temper. When she does, it's not very.
So she holds her temper.
Oh, very well.
Okay.
She's usually pretty happy. No, she's very responsible. Probably most responsible people. She volunteers a lot. I don't know what else.
Okay. Does she drink? Does she smoke?
She used to smoke like a long time ago. She drinks socially when other people are around.
She's the kind of person that drinks to excess. You ever seen her get intoxicated? Like that?
We have friends over, she might have a wine cooler or a glass of wine or something.
Okay. So, relatively conservative person, not that kind of person to go out late at night.
Oh, no.
She's not a bar hopper or anything like that. Okay. How's she with you in terms of, how's your relationship?
It's pretty good. I mean, we have our normal teenage mother-daughter stuff. She doesn't like my black fingernail polish and that kind of thing, but we have a good relationship. We talk actually a lot compared to what I know about my friends and their mothers.
Okay. So she's somebody you confide in a lot?
Yeah, I do confide in her.
Does she confide in you with things?
Probably not as much as I do with her, but she does.
Okay. So I mean, if she had a problem, she would talk to you about it?
Depending on what it was about, I'd say.
Just the subject matter?
Yeah.
What would be a subject she wouldn't talk to you about?
Things with my dad, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay. How was the things relationship with her and your dad?
Good, as far as I know.
Okay. Any issues along the lines of infidelity?
Well, as I mentioned before, I heard rumors, but that's about it.
Okay.
Because, we've been talking with everybody we can think of to talk to, and some of the people that know you have said that you told them about potential problems with your dad and or your mom having affairs with somebody else.
Well, yeah, because I had heard some stuff, and I'd asked them, have you heard anything? Because I kind of like to know what's going on, but, I mean, nothing was known for sure.
Okay, so you didn't have knowledge of these things, or you don't know of like a third person involved?
I don't know, I don't know for sure any specific people or anything. I just, heard some stuff, had a hunch or two, and just kind of, I don't know.
So what's your hunch?
I don't know. I think maybe my dad was just, going out at, staying really late at work, more than normal, going out for long drives, that he just kind of started up the last few months that he hasn't really done before.
This is currently?
Yeah, in the last few months or so, which he hasn't really done before. Just odd behavior for him.
Okay. Out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Who are your mom's closest friends? Who's somebody that she would talk to?
Dawn and Lorraine.
Both of them are just Lorraine?
Lorraine more than Dawn, I'd say, probably more just Lorraine.
Yeah, it's usually easier for
Yeah, women to
women to talk to women. Vice versa.
But yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other dynamics in the household we should know about? Anything else going on in her life? I mean, does she chat? Does she email?
She gets emails from her family and the school, but that's about it. She doesn't chat. She hardly knows how to save a picture off. She doesn't know how to save a picture off a file. I don't think she'd figure out how to chat.
But she doesn't chat. She's surfing that.
Not unless she has a reason, like looking for airline tickets.
But I mean, it's not a hobby.
Oh, no.
Not a pastime. I can kind of get a sense from the other people who talk to you, your mother's the kind of person that would help somebody out if she was asked.
Yeah, she would.
Is she the kind of person that if somebody called in the middle of the night and it was a friend or acquaintance and said, hey, I need your help with something, could you come over?
If it was a friend, she would. Maybe not an acquaintance, but a friend.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. When she goes out of the house, what does she carry with her? What's her normal?
Purse. That's about it.
What's the purse look like?
It's kind of a medium brown, about this big, leather, lots of pockets. It's pretty full.
Is that the only one she has?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff does she carry in there?
Just keys, checkbook, wallet, tissue, makeup, that kind of stuff.
What is your wallet like?
It matches the purse, actually, same light brown, probably about the size of a checkbook, but thicker.
Does it have a brand name or anything? Like, is it a fancy brand wallet?
No. I really don't.
I saw a picture of it, and it looks like it's nice, well constructed. And
No, I think she just gets it from JCPenney's, so.
okay.
Yeah, we saw the purse in the picture, but we haven't seen the wallet. So it's kind of like a checkbook wallet.
Yeah, it's about that size, but thicker.
I see. Anything else unique she carries in there?
Just,
Like a charm list, jewelry?
no, she wears her jewelry. Well, no, well, she wears it during the day, but she takes it off when she gets home.
Including her, like a wedding band?
Yeah, she takes that stuff off.
She doesn't wear any jewelry around the house?
No.
Okay. But does she normally put it on?
She puts it on, like, when she goes to school or to work.
But in an emergency, would she stop to do? She would just go?
Yeah.
Where does she normally store her purse?
In the little food closet thing in the kitchen. The one that's right next to the phone. The little cabinet.
There's the phone and the little desk there?
Yeah, and then there's a little closet thing next to it
Oh, okay.
in there on the bottom.
Does she ever leave it in the car?
No, she usually brings it up. I can't remember her leaving it in the car.
You've had a chance now to look around the house. You've been in the house now since yesterday. Is there anything missing other than the stuff that we took? Anything out of the ordinary? Anything disturbed? Anything missing? Any of her stuff missing?
Not that I noticed.
We noticed something kind of peculiar, and we don't know what it means, but as we searched through the house, we looked through everybody's stuff just to see what we could find. We kind of noticed that she has no underwear. Where does she keep it?
Maybe it was in the wash. I saw some in the wash.
She only has a few pairs.
I have no idea.
It just struck me as funny. As we look for things, we notice what's normal, what's not. What's in there should be.
Yeah.
As we go through the drawers, okay, there's the normal things that people have: socks, in one's case, brassieres, skirts, shirts.
Yeah.
Underpants.
I did see a lot in the laundry when we just cleared it out.
The stuff that was on the table or in the machine.
Both, I think. I saw some in both.
Okay. Yeah, just curious.
I don't know how much underwear she possesses.
Do you do the laundry? Does mom do the laundry?
I do my laundry, and when my brother's home, I do his. My mom does.
Nice of you.
He hasn't done his laundry. He didn't do his laundry until he got to college. He probably ruined half his clothes. My mom does hers and my father's laundry. And occasionally I'll help out and fold hers. And dad's.
No, so it sounds like your mom doesn't use the computer a whole lot. Does your dad use it a whole lot?
Semi. He use his laptop sometimes for work stuff, for checking email, but not really a whole bunch.
I take it you're like my kids.
I'm a computer geek. I'm a nerd.
So what kind of programs do you use?
Just, chatting stuff, the internet, solitaire.
What programs do you use to chat with MSN?
MSN, pretty much.
Use Yahoo or the other ones?
I haven't used them in a long time.
Okay. Hotmail.
Yeah, I have Hotmail.
And your browser, what kind of browser do you use?
NARCISSA_21. CISSA 21 at hotmail.com.
Okay, I'm a little slow. Okay, now this is your email address?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Narcissa21.
Yeah.
And then you have like your own website or webpage?
I have a live journal. It's like an online journal kind of thing.
Live journal.
It's like a sponsored blog or something?
So
Yeah, pretty
this
much.
is
It's like an online
your
diary.
email address then?
Yeah, that's my email, and then I have a live journal account that's SMCHY Rocky.
SMCHY
Rocky.
ROCKY.
Yeah, all one word,
Is this a lower or uppercase?
all lowercase. That's my account.
I'm always curious, the name, what that.
Smoochie Rocky, combination of weird nicknames I gather. I gather a lot of weird nicknames.
Okay, how about the Narcissa?
Favorite flower?
And the 21.
Basketball and volleyball jersey number.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not very unique, I know.
No, it's always fascinating. My wife's email address is Gypsy9Fish, and her maiden name is Fisher. She's moved 9 times with me, and it's Gypsy, all over the state.
That's clever.
So that always
It's interesting.
interesting to find out.
I like my friends who's just confused at hotmail.com.
Interesting. Okay. Now, do you have, obviously we've got your computer. We need to look through the files on the computer. We're just looking for any information we can find that may help us find out
Yeah.
what happened. Do you have anything that's in usernames and passwords?
To get into my, I have new Windows XP, where you have to, when you sign on, you have to sign to different users.
Right.
My user is all one word, Craig Sucks.
Lowercase.
Yeah.
CRAIGSUCK.
That's, yeah.
And that's your username?
That's the password for my user. My user, you'll just see it. It just says Rachelle, and you can click on it.
Tracy, it depends on who you believe. If you believe what the state is telling us, then yeah, she knows exactly what has happened by this time. She's either cold-hearted and almost
Great actress, probably.
yeah, something. If she's not crying at all,
She's sitting there giggling with them and
she doesn't seem fazed.
No, I mean she
you
gives
guys-
them her blog name right
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Why would you do that if you had something to hide? I would be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I mean,
they didn't know she had a live journal then. They didn't.
yeah.
So I don't know. I've been sitting here thinking the same thing. If she knew, she's ice in her veins.
Yeah, seriously. John Gary.
That was probably everyone's password.
Craig Sachs.
Craig Sachs. Craig is hell. That's what she looked. Oh, Mr. Brandon. WTF did I just walk in on? Sounds similar to how old guys talk to the young bartenders, which you know nothing about because you're not old enough to know about that. Not yet. Also, if you know about it, don't tell me about it because you shouldn't be doing that. Distinct with Madison. Do you want anybody talking to her like that? I'll use her. I'll use her for guilt if I have to. But yeah, I've been sitting here wondering how she's either not involved or she's crazy.
I think maybe if she is involved with it, she probably thinks that she's not going to be involved because she was away when it happened. You know, like she wasn't even on the island, so she probably thinks she's safe, you know?
Yeah.
That could be a possibility as well.
So, Nidwao, there was a discussion about that. And who was on the stand? It wasn't this guy. It wasn't Investigator McPherson, but I don't think it was Crazy Eyes. I can't find, but he was basically
Like there was
arguing.
an adult with her when she was in the volleyball
No,
tournament?
right here in this room, there's no adult with her.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I don't remember which officer was on the stand, but he was basically must have been Habib.
Mm,
I don't think he had crazy eyes. That was Claus. But he said there's a difference between an interview and an interrogation, and
yeah.
that she basically was being interviewed, so she didn't have to have a parent there. And so because they took her, if I remember correctly, they took her here knowing full well her dad was busy at that time
Mm,
and couldn't be there. But every student that they interviewed at the school had the principal and their parent. They were
yeah.
given that option. And one parent even asked for their child to be interviewed at home with them. And they did that. But they did not afford her that same courtesy. So,
Mm.
yeah. What's up, Robin? Everyone I've seen from this town seems totally detached and has zero emotion. That is true. It's like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah. It really is. They're all just super baked all the time.
They have to be. I don't believe she was read her rights, but he's messing with batteries and trying to get some stuff to work. And he's going over some stuff with her, and it's really hard to understand what he is saying to her. He is saying something about asking questions, but he mumbles it so much and you cannot hear him. So I don't think she was read her rights, which would, I guess, lean towards the interview. It was the older dude. She was totally free to leave, just an interview. Yeah. She doesn't know
Well,
that.
I mean, Brandon has a point, but also she was obviously into older dudes, so she probably doesn't find this creepy at all.
True.
You know?
True.
She's probably, like what I said before, she's probably like, oh, hey, funny you mention it. I like your hairline, you know?
I like that V. He's like,
Yeah.
honey, you should mention that. I like
Yeah,
that V too.
She's like, give me that V. He's like, no, you give me that V,
So, okay.
basically.
So at the beginning of tonight's Stream Knit a Wow, the judge told the defense attorney that he was allowed to cross-examine on the read technique. He just wasn't allowed. She ruled the way she ruled it the first time he brought up the read technique because he wanted him to read from the book, and that there'd been no foundation laid for that. So he can cross-exam. I'll get it out. Sergeant or Investigator McPherson, and if he recalls Sergeant Habib, he can interview them, or golly, he can cross-examine them on the read technique, which I kind of hope he does, but doubt it. He might cross-examine this dude on it. Yeah, I didn't hear it, but I don't know. I couldn't understand what he was saying. extra bad dazzer.
Extra wide. Yeah, she really does, KWOW.
She does, and I don't know why. You're grumpy.
Hold on. She's like, dance, Gabby, dance.
She said no pressure.
Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. I'm dancing, you just can't see me.
You can't see me, see?
She? Copper? Look, there's a copper, she?
I cannot read those words without saying it like that, and I proved that to myself
Same.
today. Abuse does that to teen girls. And I don't know if they're, because y'all thought her dad was weird. So I don't, man, my stomach's being loud. I don't know that there was, I don't know. I have zero info on her and her dad's relationship. Could be completely fine. He could just be weird on the stand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There is something weird there, though.
There's something off.
Yeah, what Bad Dazzer says here is, it'll happen, Gabby. It always does. Yeah.
Seems strange her dad isn't into Girl Scouts when she's into older men. I don't know.
It always comes down to the daddy issues, doesn't it?
He does like the Girl Scouts. I can't say anything. There's
Like,
no
where
way
was your
to
dad?
there's no-
Where was your dad the time of the unaliving? He was with the Girl Scouts?
He was with the Girl Scouts.
I'm sorry, what?
He's in the Girl Scouts.
He's into Girl Scouts.
He was at a conference about Girl Scouts.
He likes them. He was at a meeting about Girl Scouts. He was meeting Girl Scouts. It's not coming out.
I don't know.
It's not a good look.
You can't do
It's
it.
not a good. Yeah, it's not a good look.
Because you can't even say he was involved with the Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no.
He was involved with the Girl Scouts because he liked their cookies so much. See, even that.
Nope.
It just.
It's all dirty.
Yeah. Yeah. Super dirty.
He was not eating Girl Scout.
He was eating Girl Scout cookies at the Girl Scout meeting that he drove to be on city with these Girl Scouts.
Her dad was weird, and I don't know anything about my child. My wife took care of that because he was taking care of the Girl Scouts.
Yeah. He was handing out the Girl Scouts as their patches. Nope, Steve. Nope.
Steve. Nope. Nope. All right. Hey, play.
I'm going to think about this.
Okay, you keep thinking, because
All right.
we haven't came up with anything yet that we can explain the Girl Scouts.
Me either. But
He
we'll
was
keep at it,
my troop leader, and I couldn't go on the trip because of you.
Oh my God.
Y'all, let's go.
Yeah. You just. KWOW, she just pulled a you on you. Hey, Monet.
What's up, Moni? How you doing?
KWOW just jumps in. She's like, y'all.
Yeah.
She knows we just be saying messed up shit here anyway.
That's why I said you missed the earlier conversation. It deserved it. I should have had it. Y'all, bad. We try really hard to be.
All right, I'm going to keep thinking on the Girl Scout thing and figure it out.
So the closed captions say, so reach.
So reach, you should.
So reach, you should. It's like, I don't want to know what she should reach, and please don't say around. And
Rachelle, Craig sucks as your passport. Do you have any encrypted or any protected files? I didn't notice any. Do you have any external storage or any disks with any information? Do you save your emails?
just like something really funny.
Do you customize your system so that you can save your chat, or is it?
I don't save them.
Okay, is it on the default setting, or do you customize it?
I don't think it was on default, because it tells you if you want to, like the very first time you use the account, they'll ask you if you want to save the conversation, and it never asked me that, and I look under settings because I was curious, and it never said anything about it. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't save it at least, or else my memory would be down a lot.
Okay. So, as far as you know, you don't save anything.
Yeah. The only thing that's really on there, I got, pictures, some scan drawings, schoolwork, music, games. That's about it. Photo software.
Okay, who's your internet provider?
Excite.
Excite?
Yeah, the homepage you mean?
Oh,
The homepage, yeah. Excite.
EX,
CITE, I think.
or is it X? EXCIT?
I think so.
Excite is the server.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have a search warrant that allows us to do that, but I just want to make sure. Is there anything you would be embarrassed for us to come across, or any
There's
problems?
probably some female conversations in my chat, like even going into Hotmail and getting my chat logs.
Yeah.
There's probably some female conversations, probably embarrassing.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're adults. You're almost adults.
Yeah.
We're not even judging. We understand life and how it works and all those things. And our goal is to find out what happened to you.
Yeah.
We're not trying to embarrass or hurt anybody. And anything we find will be confidential, anything like that. Have you ever noticed that your mother or father saves anything, or
No, they don't really.
anything, any passwords or usernames they have, anything like that at all?
They really are pretty open about, like, they don't really.
Okay, which computer do you use the most? The one in your room, or
Yeah, probably the one in my room.
but you use the other one as well?
Yeah, occasionally.
So you okay. Her room is the primary. Did you ever use that laptop?
I've maybe used it 4 times total.
To do what? Internet?
Okay, I've used it for internet a few times and played pinball a few times.
So play games?
Yeah, I don't really like gateway laptop.
You have an airport or something in your house, or you just plug in?
We dial up. That's why I usually use the one in my room, because we have 2 phone lines, and the main phone line goes into my room, so if I get on the internet in my room, it clogs up the main phone line. We haven't gotten the other wire in my room yet.
That's okay.
So you're not using DSL yet? Just
No, unfortunately. Still on dial up.
So questions we have? Again, kind of getting back to relationships. Who's the phrases? Who's kind of the boss of the house? Who kind of tells you what to do, or is responsible for your discipline?
My mom.
Your mom, your dad, was that what?
She does some, but
Okay, so mom is the primary person you deal with.
yeah.
And you've kind of alluded to it. We've kind of gotten some information from other sources. There's been a little friction between you and your mother.
A little, just over this and that, but
What are the bones of contention?
that Jason fellow, like, we were friends for a while, and we had kind of talked about being together, but I don't know, depending on who you asked, we went out. And then again, I've also had 4 abortions, apparently. So it depends on who you talk to. And then we realized that, age difference is too great. And then my mom found out later, and she's like, "You're talking to an older guy." And I was like, "Yeah." So it was just kind of, she was a bit shocked, I guess, that I was talking to this older guy about that kind of thing, even though it was very brief.
Okay. So how did that make you feel?
I totally understood her position. I mean, I would be the exact same way if I had a daughter. But I mean, I agreed with her. I mean,
How do you feel about your mom's role in your life? I mean, honestly, we were teens once. I have teenagers. I know sometimes there's resentment.
well, I mean, sometimes I don't agree with why I can't go out with my friends, but I know she's pretty fair and she's open-minded.
Okay. Any other relationships you've had that she's disapproved of?
With every boyfriend, she probably disapproved in the very first, but she got to know him. But just being my little girl, she didn't like Kelly because he had an eyebrow ring and a tattoo. Kelly Carlson, the guy that took my ex-boyfriend from Thornbay. But I think he's in court protection now. And also, I don't know if it's true, I heard a rumor that something about Matt Howell up in Thornbay, like somebody told you guys I went out with him. It's not true, just to let you know.
Okay. So why would somebody tell us about that?
I have no idea. I have met him twice.
So, there's been any time where your mom's acting unreasonable, unfair?
Not that I can think of. I mean, I might be angry about it for a little while, but then I think, duh, I see your point. That's what I do.
She would discipline you. What would you do? I mean, hang you up by the heels, or what kind of discipline were we talking about?
Grounding. She's only really grounded me like a few times. Usually it's just talking.
And what does grounding mean?
Just you can't leave the house. Well, you have to know where you are all the time. You can't leave the house. You can't be on the phone or on the computer after a certain time. But you can still have friends over, just you can't leave the house.
So, the gist of it was that she didn't like you hanging out with Jason because he's just too old for you? Or?
Oh, it was, I don't know if it wasn't, she didn't mind us being friends. She just thought I still liked him in, the boyfriend way, which I clarified, of course. But she actually agreed with us being friends. She said, yeah, you know what, we'll have a talk and maybe you can come over and watch a movie. I said, okay.
Okay to be friends. Okay. Did she ever say, no, I never want to see...
Oh, no.
You don't want to see this guy again. You're not permitted to see this guy. Okay. Just to run through some names here, I mean, how does she feel about Ian?
She actually likes him a lot.
Okay. See another name, I think it was Brian Friedel.
She didn't really know him. He was just my boss and kind of a friend. I mean, I talked to him sometimes. He used to own a computer company, Dark Wolf Computer Designs. I was a clerk and computer repair, graphic designer for websites, that kind of thing. Dark Wolf Computer Design. It's not in business anymore. But I mean, she probably thought, I think she thought he was a little strange, but like not in a bad way, just, but he was polite, so she thought he was like that.
Okay. Any other general stuff you want to ask?
Last weekend, you were at state. You left Wednesday?
Yes, came back Sunday.
Okay. And do you have a cell phone or?
No.
Okay.
Just your mom?
No, my dad does. He's the only one he took it to Juneau.
And you call back home a couple times?
I called back every day.
Every day? Okay.
Except for I might have not called Wednesday. I don't recall.
Okay, because that was the way.
Yeah, we got in at like 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. And how did you run the team during those phone calls?
She seemed fun. She was really excited to hear from me, hear how the team was doing. She's really supportive of volleyball.
Right. Yeah. And you noticed anything unusual at all about what she was saying?
No, not at all.
Any Anything that surprised you?
I was surprised she was going to the Chamber of Commerce dinner alone. She usually goes to the Pierces, but Lorraine was sick, and so Dawn stayed home with her. And usually if that kind of thing happens, she'd just stay home. I was just surprised she went. Probably just because she helps set up and do all that kind of stuff.
Right. It's not like she doesn't know anybody there.
Yeah, it's just like nobody she can really,
Right. Is she regular church goer?
Not entirely regular, but we probably go every second or third week at least.
Does she ever go alone?
Sometimes, not very often, but I usually go with her when I'm home. But with volleyball, I haven't been home for Sundays very often.
I see. Okay. You got a rough idea where the van was?
Yeah.
Is that the kind of place your mother would drive?
No, she doesn't usually drive. She would probably never want to take her car up a nasty road.
So that the van was hers, basically?
Yeah, the van was hers.
Okay, but it'd be pretty out of the ordinary for her to do that.
Oh, yeah. She hates taking long drives.
Okay. All right. So, while you were on your trip, did you call anybody else in town and talk to them?
I might have called Laura, but I don't remember. Taylor, yeah. I don't know. I think I tried to get a hold of her, but she wasn't there. Just to, do girl talk.
You guys have on a computer?
We didn't. No, there was one downstairs, but I
Internet cafe
didn't.
or anything like that? Where you,
I didn't use one. There's one downstairs in the lobby, but I wasn't going to pay for it.
So you didn't communicate back and forth
No.
while you were there until they did talk to your mom?
Yeah.
And it was about, what, 5:15 you told us Saturday or so?
Saturday.
And just to confirm, now, you flew from Anchorage to Juneau, and then your dad got on that flight?
Yes.
And then the two of you flew to Ketchikan?
We'll sit in Ketchikan, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then you get in Ketchikan, and then you separated again?
Yeah, his flight left to Hollis before mine did. Well, actually, kind of left right when mine did, but they went down to the dock first.
So they flew to Hollis?
Yes.
And you did as well?
Yes.
So then you met up again in Hollis and got in whose vehicle?
Steve Duckett.
Why was that vehicle there?
He's a friend of my dad's who comes up here to hunt and fish, but he originally lives in, I forget where, somewhere down south. And it's just whenever he comes up here, my dad helps him out by getting his house ready. And when he left his car in Hollis. So my dad was going to bring it back into where his cabin is.
Okay, so
Block Lake, little cabin house thing.
okay, so the two of you then drive from Hollis to Crane?
Yes.
In that vehicle?
Yes.
In that truck? And then you come home, and then that's when you find your mom's not there.
Yes.
Her vehicle's in her vans.
Yes.
Besides stopping at the cabin,
No, we didn't stop there.
except you just rode the car, right?
Yeah.
Did you do anything unusual or just drive straight home?
We just drove straight home.
Your dad didn't make a phone call or anything like that?
He might have on his cell phone in Ketchikan.
Okay. All right, that kind of answers some general questions. We've never got some specific things
Okay.
we need to ask. I'll throw this out at first, just so you understand where we're coming from. Now, I'm sorry, I guess we should have gone over this again. We've talked before, and you understand, you have a right to have a parent here if you
Yes.
so desire. And as your father mentioned when I picked you up earlier today, you were all right with coming here alone to
Yes.
trips and all that stuff, and you've got no problem talking to us now alone. Okay, and you understand you don't have to talk to us if you don't want to. You can leave anytime you want. We're here in this room just for privacy's sake only.
Yes.
And if you want to go, we'll gladly give you a ride home.
Okay.
Or you can leave on foot, whatever you'd like to do. But there's some hard questions we need to ask.
Okay.
I think you're mature enough to take it.
All right.
Okay. So first of all, I want to throw this out for you just so you understand where we're coming from.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you understand your mother is dead.
Yes.
And based upon what we found, that this is not an accident. Your mother did not die in a car crash.
Yeah.
Okay. mother was killed
Yeah.
by somebody, and that's what we're here to find out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oftentimes when we talk to people, particularly young people like yourself, they get hung up on certain issues, like, you know, drinking, smoking dope, having sex, things that they're not supposed to do, but, you know, everybody does it. And so they get afraid to talk about certain things, thinking they're going to get in trouble, and there's going to be consequences for these things. Now, you'll agree with me, somebody's death is a lot more important than
Yes.
a 16-year-old having a joint or having sex with somebody. You understand? So I want you to understand that you're not going to get in any trouble for anything like that.
Okay.
We're not here to judge you or your lifestyle or anything
And it's
like that.
confidential.
Right.
Okay.
We're just here to find out what happened to your mother.
Yes.
And that's what we need to find out. And you'll agree with us. I think that that's pretty important.
Yes.
And these other issues are kind of trivial in comparison.
Yes.
So I want to make sure you understand that you don't need to be afraid to talk to us about certain issues.
Okay.
I mean, we're all essentially adults. You're this close to being one.
Couple years.
You know, and obviously, you know, teens do things. I mean, adults do things. Technically, when you look at smoking and drinking, it isn't good for you, right?
Yeah.
But we all do them. But that's life. So don't let that hang you up. Don't worry about those issues. We're not here to get you in trouble over something like that. Okay? We're here to find out the truth, and we're here to find out what happened to your mother, and we're here to make the people responsible for what happened, that they are held accountable for what they did.
Yes.
Okay? So we're getting a clearer and clearer picture as to what happened and who might be responsible for this.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, tell me about your relationship with Jason.
Just friends, right? I mean, like I said before, we had an interest in each other, but it was brief, and we decided, you know, it's too hard with our age difference.Maybe when we're older, and I'm not, you know,
Okay.
this young.
Right. And I mean, did you guys date? Did you go out, do things
I don't know
together?
if you call it, we like hung out as friends, but like we had talked about dating, but it was never like made official, so I don't know what we'd exactly call it.
Okay. Again, another thing, another provider, like, you know, afraid about getting in trouble themselves. They're afraid about getting other people's in trouble for
Yeah.
minor things like
I understand.
like an adult providing a kid alcohol, for giving him a joint to smoke, something like that.
Yes.
Again, those are pretty trivial matters.
If I choose not to give a name, like if you ask me who provided me something, do I have to give it?
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want.
Okay.
Okay. But obviously you understand the severity of the situation.
Yes.
This is very, very severe. This is the biggest thing there is.
Yes.
And we need to find out what happened, and we need everybody to tell us the absolute truth.
Yes.
Sometimes people tell us, and you know, both Bob and I have been doing this job for a very long time, and we've talked to probably thousands of people under hordes of different circumstances. And we all get a pretty good idea of when somebody's being straight with us and when somebody's trying to be deceptive with us. We also note from past experience and training that people often tell us what they only think we need to hear. They leave out bits and pieces, and those bits and pieces can often be extremely important. Okay, so that's why, you know, again, we have some probing questions to ask. I need you to be absolutely honest with me, and our conversation will be confidential.
Yes.
Okay. We alluded to it earlier, but what's your relationship with Brian?
Just friends. I mean,
You work for him.
yeah, we worked for him, and yeah, we became friends over, but I don't really, I mean, I talked to him for a while when we first met, but it's just kind of like, you know, you meet someone, you learn a little bit about them.
Okay. You're a party with either Brian or Jason?
I have shared an alcoholic beverage once.
Yes. Smoked any dope, anything like that?
With Jason once.
Okay. sexual contact between you, Jason, and O'Brien?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
What if we tell you we've had some information that there was?
That's completely false.
So why would Jason and Brian tell us they had sex?
Trying to make their egos inflate.
Jason, we've talked to him, Brian. Jason tells us that you've given him oral sex. He's given oral sex to you. Has that ever happened?
No.
Once. Have you ever kissed, made out?
Kiss on the cheek?
Has he ever touched your breasts or your butt?
No.
So there's been no sex?
No sex.
Not whatsoever?
Nope.
And why would he tell us?
I have no idea.
Why would Brian tell us basically the same thing?
That's really gross because I've never had any interest in him whatsoever. I know he had a crush on me at one point. Or actually, I don't even know if he still does, but.
Okay, she's lying. Now she's lying. Now she's lying. So, Moni, Robin is right. Everybody in this trial has been oddly detached, zero emotion. Her dad didn't cry when he was on the stand talking about it. He kind of laughed about some stuff, like it was weird. It was weird, but nobody. Like, I think Brian. Well, he didn't. I don't know that Brian Riddell really showed any emotion. He just no, because he didn't. He was very matter of fact as about it too. It's been really weird. But now she's lying. Now she's lying, and now it's bugging me. Sticky, I picked up like 1 or 2 words on that.
I just ran from my garage to say what I have to say.
Okay.
She is, just read the chat, she's a little hors d'oeuvre. She's a little welcome mat. Look at her. She's just eyeing his hairline. What you said, she is, I think she's a liar. Liar, plants for hire.
Yeah, she's definitely lying now. Yeah, she does not look like someone who found out her mother has been unalived.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go and try and find her blog after this trial's over, and see if it's still up. I don't know if you've done that.
It's not. I tried to find it.
Dang, there's gonna be. I'm gonna try and do a deep search about it.
Yeah,
just to see if I could. I just think it's sus that they didn't show any of it.
I think there was like her last entry, but I couldn't verify that it was her last entry because there's others out there that aren't, I don't believe to be hers.
Once she leaned in.
Oh, when she leaned in and like.
Yeah. Yep. Once she did, I was like, oh, you little hors d'oeuvre, you. You little.
Yeah. But now but I also agree with Robin that nobody shows any emotion in this town. So
yeah, they just don't.
I don't know. She just doesn't have any.
Well, I mean, look at her dad too. Her dad had none either.
Yeah,
I mean,
like there's just nothing that
well, he could have had Thin Mints on his mind, so
in the freezer. Anyway.
Exactly, Frank. Yes. I had to approve that message, just so you know.
Thank you. Some of us are unemotional. My husband is one of those some of us. Like he is very he's like when his dad passed away, I never saw him ever shed a tear. Of course we knew it was coming. His mom passed away. Well, Gabby, a year ago tomorrow on your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thanks. I feel like a lot of things happen on my birthday, unfortunately.
Yeah. So there wasn't any, but that was another one like we knew was coming. But he got more emotional when my mom passed away, but they were really close.
Yeah,
and
that
like
makes a difference.
My dad's when ever that horrible time comes, that will be really hard on him. But for the most part, he's not an emotional guy. My son is struggling because his daughter will do things and he's like, I can't watch her. My eyes are watering for some reason. And he's like, I don't know where all these emotions are coming from. I'm like, that's your daughter. Like,
Well, it's
it's
also too
different.
like it's a cultural thing, you know.
Yep.
It's old school world type of stuff, or that's how my family is. We don't really show emotion like that. We're taught from a young age to suppress it, and you don't show it outside the family,
Yep.
and then if you do show it in the family, they're basically like, shove it
Yep.
back down,
Yes.
and
Yep.
that's just the way that some cultures are.
And my dad, like, he was raised that way.
Mhm.
Um, and he'll even tell you, like, my family didn't show that much emotion. He's not comfortable with it. And
Mhm.
so I was raised that way. My husband was raised that way. Our daughter-in-law is like one of the most emotional people I've ever met in my life. And she'll tell my husband, she'll just be like, I love you, just because it makes him squirm.
Yeah.
He can't
It's
handle
it's
it.
it's kind of funny. That's kind of funny because, you don't especially when you don't hear it growing up your whole life,
Yeah.
it's just an unspoken thing. You just don't say that to each other. It's just,
It's like, I do, but
yeah, you don't need to say it.
it's
It
kinda nice to hear. And
Yeah, but also you're like super uncomfortable with like compliments.
yep.
I'm like that too. Like I'm just like, okay, enough. Thank you. You're like,
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm the same way. It's like, "Okay. You
Yeah.
sure you're looking at me?" Like
And then you get off and you're like, what the hell is wrong with that person?
yeah, it's like, "Stop it."
Like, Jesus.
Yeah, but then there's sometimes, like, I will tell my husband, like, "Hey, you look really nice today." And you can just tell it just, like, he's kinda like, "You know what? Thanks." I mean,
Yeah.
it just makes his day, and it's but yeah, but Brie, yeah, she'll tell me too. She'll be, "Don't worry, I didn't forget about you." Like, "I'm good. I'm good."
Oh
It's
man.
Frank, I'm tearing up over here.
This is so emotional. I love you, Frank. You're hilarious.
Yes, it's just a cesspool of strange and detached emotions. Absolutely, 100%. Yes. Robin, sometimes my empath comes out. She was a child. Yes, she may have been the town horse you could ride anytime.
Definitely.
She saved a lot of horses. Anyways,
She saved
but
a lot of cowboys.
that's what I meant. Whatever. Anyway, but it doesn't mean she truly wanted to off her mom. I don't think she did. I think she was running her mouth. I think it got her
Hmm.
attention. And I think that's all it was. That's why, Robin, why I asked, like, do you think she knew after she found out? Do you think she knew Brian and Jason had offed her mom when she found out her mom was gone? And so she's like, crap, I can't really say anything because I don't want to, if I out them, it's going to out me, even though I didn't tell them to do it. Or do you think she knew but didn't mean for it to happen and then was kind of like, well, crap, like I'm in this. So, and my other thing is she just too embarrassed to admit, which I can also understand this as being 16 years old, 15 years old, that uh she didn't want to admit, yeah, I have these pictures on my well, they weren't, well, I guess there were some on her computer of her. Have these pictures and videos that I've sent. Or yeah, I have had sex with 6,000 people. My stomach is being really growly. Sorry. Um, she just nobody, especially a girl, wants to admit that at that age. They're just be like,
Right.
yeah, I don't know.
But
So and
then
so
again,
said that.
you also have to think too, like there are people out there who have double lives. They're
Absolutely.
this one person during the day, and at night they're a completely other human being. And she could have been one of those people. She very well could have manipulated both of these boys and more, Arrant into manipulating him into manipulating Brian to do this,
Yeah.
These are the things that are just like going through my head. But once she leaned in, I was like, oh, you little
Yeah. That lean in was hard for me.
Pringles,
You little
When, you know what they say about
hussy.
Pringles,
No one.
once you
Pop.
pop, the fun don't stop.
Oh my gosh. Hello, whoever. Sorry your nap lasted too long.
Welcome to the stream. Huzzah.
I'm glad that you have both hands out of the bush. Okay. You
That's
think
another
she
term for Alaska, the bush.
well, somebody said that Baker had stories about the bush today. I didn't ask.
I'm sure he does.
I didn't ask. I was scared. You think she manipulated them into doing it because she wanted it done,
Yeah.
Ronnie? Or I don't know. I just don't know that I
I
don't
need
know
to read the blog.
that she would have a full
It's-
understanding of the consequences. And yes, she would know, like, hey, my mom's not going to be here anymore, but not really fully understand her mom's not going to be here anymore because she's mad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when you're like, oh, I just wish, whatever. We've all said dumb things that we don't mean.
Side eye. You don't want to know Baker's bush stories. Yeah, I do. I definitely want to hear those.
Makes me think of baked beans. Pushing baked beans.
Oh God. Austin Bush baked beans. Oh Lord.
Especially if it was a misunderstanding. If she was just popping off and these men did something about it, even as a Jezebel, she's still just a child. That's where I'm at. Like, Frank.
Oh my God.
I'm not reading that.
God.
Really? Whoever? I thought that would probably be your next line. You have many stories about being in
Well,
the
being
bush.
in the bush.
Yeah, they are dumb, gross men. I don't think they lived in reality.
No.
They were taking advantage of child by law until she turned 16, but she wasn't 16 when she was having sex with either one of them. So, and they weren't charged with that. You think she manipulated them into unaliving her mother? Wow, Ronnie.
Well, I think that what happened is she had this blog and she's like complaining about her mother. Whether the abuse was real or not, I don't know. Was there any documentation that there was abuse with her and her mother, with the local police department or anything like that? Not to say that, every abuse case has those things, because they don't. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen any documentation of it. All I'm hearing is, Jason, I don't know, what's his name? Pig Boy Super Person or whatever his
Jason
name
and
is.
Brian.
Yeah, they are just all about Rachelle. Obviously, she had either a magic poussoir and these boys are just completely obsessed with her, and will do, obviously, anything for her. So I feel like she probably had something to do with that, because otherwise, why would they care? Like there have to be more, there has to be something more in depth with this that's going on that we obviously haven't heard yet.
Yep. Well, if you believe Brian, he would say,
Which you should, because he's smart.
he,
Oh, I thought you meant Bri Bear.
not this. I mean, Bry's obviously, yes. But if you believe Brian Riddell, he did try to talk sense into Jason to not unaliving
Yeah.
her mother.
Yep.
But Jason wasn't having it. And he was trying to protect Rachelle from abuse because he had been raised in an abusive home. So that was his take on it. And he was trying to protect his friend who didn't protect any of them.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yep.
he's
That's
like,
the gist
oh,
of
yeah,
it.
that's what we did. Yeah, as we used to say in the military, we've been humping the bush for days. That sounds horrible.
I mean, I kind of believe it. I believe you, Sticky.
I believe it too. I think she did mention it many times. I think it got her attention. I just don't think that's what I just don't think this was what she wanted.
I think she just wanted like sympathy, and maybe the guys took it way too far. You know, like Jason made it seem worse than it really was. You know, and
It's
it went way too far.
Yep,
Rue,
that's
I know. I miss Carmen too. Jeez.
they're gonna start howling is what they're gonna do. So I'm going to hit mute and hit play so you don't have to listen to that. Sorry.
All right.
She's cool, but I don't think he'd ever pursue it. I mean, he probably the age thing and just because when I met him, I was dating his friend. Ian. That's how I met both of them. I was dating Ian at the time.
So Brian is friends with Ian?
Yes.
Okay. So, they're lying to us.
Or something's happening.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Why would you make statements to people about, don't tell them about Jason, to the police?
I can't think of anything why I would say this because there's nothing about him I need to hide.
Like I said, you understand? Very important.
Yes, I completely understand.
That you're honest with us.
Yes.
We're not here to judge you. We're not here to get you in trouble.
Yes.
We just need to know if this is true or not.
Yes.
Yes, what?
I know that you need to know the truth and I'm not going to get in trouble.
Okay, but have you had any kind of sexual relations with Jason and O'Brien?
No.
Okay.
So just to back up for a minute. So we spent, what, 14 hours going through your house. We know everything that's in there. We looked at every scrap of paper in your house. We looked at everything in the room. We looked at every scrap of paper, everything that's on your computer. We haven't done that yet. We're going to. We've talked to, I don't know, 35, 40 people in the last 4 days about these things. We've talked to the people involved. They've told us different stories. We don't care. I'm not a gossip. You've never heard a word of gossip out of my mouth.
No, I have not.
I don't tell things to my family. I don't tell things to other people that happen here. That's not what I do.
Mm-hmm.
This is between you and me and Randy.
And the reason we need to know this will become evident shortly, okay? But we need to know this, and we're not judging you, and you know, people make mistakes. They make wrong choices in their lives. You know, stuff happens. You know, I've done things I was embarrassed about and don't want to admit to in my life. And particularly when you're younger, you seem to make these mistakes more frequently. And it's no big deal. Like I said, we're not here to judge you. We're not here to dig up the dirt on Rachelle. We're not here to slime you. Okay? But it's important that we know the truth, as I'll explain to you in a little bit. But we need to know these things, and we're not going to go broadcast it to the world. We're not going to tell it to your father, to your best friend, okay? Bob and I are professionals. Bob lives in this community. He knows everybody, but he's...
They maybe didn't tell your dad or your brother or your friends, but they're telling us, Rachelle. So they kept it super confidential for you. There you go.
Professional. He's not going to talk to folks. We didn't even talk to this stuff with our wives. We just don't break that professional code, right? And it's for a very good reason, okay? But I know it's kind of difficult sometimes because we're adults and the profession we're in to be completely honest with it, but it's very important in terms of the investigation about finding out what happened to your mother, that we know what's going on with you and certain people. So how many times total have you had sexual relations with Jason? Has it been less than 5?
Yes.
Okay. When did these incidents occur?
Once in, like, do you want specific place and time?
If you recall those, yes, because they could be of importance.
Once in his truck. I don't remember what time. It was probably evening. Once in the bathroom of the building where I used to work.
At the Wolf
Yeah.
computer. Okay.
And once at his house. And once. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now, in the post-Bill Clinton age, people have very different ideas of what sex is. What exactly did you guys do? I mean, again, you're an adult almost. We're an adult. You're not going to say anything that embarrasses us. I mean, did you have genital intercourse?
Yes.
Okay. Did you have anal intercourse?
No.
Did you have oral sex?
Yes.
You provide him oral sex and he give you oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. That was less than 5 times?
Yes.
And when did these incidents occur? This summer?
This summer.
What is this, in July, August?
July. Early August. Like July, early August.
Okay. Same thing with Brian.
We didn't have genital intercourse because actually he was too big. But we...
Too big? I mean, his penis was
Girth.
too big?
Yes.
Okay.
I provided oral sex. We fooled around, I guess you'd say, and that's it.
Well, I mean, fooled around covers a lot of ground. I mean, what specifically? I mean, I understand we're not trying to be dirty old men. This doesn't.
Yes. No.
This doesn't thrill us any more than it thrills you. Okay. But we kind of didn't know exactly what happened. I take it he touched parts of you. You touched parts of him.
But just once.
Okay. Where did this incident happen?
At his home.
Where?
It was old home. Out St. Nick.
Okay. When was this?
Last spring.
That's out at an 8.5 mile runway up the road.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you being honest with me. Okay. I know it's a difficult thing to say, but like I said, we figured you were mature enough to deal with this, and this is kind of the baggage that comes with being an adult, Rachelle. And we wouldn't be talking to you like this if we didn't think you could handle it. Okay. I think you're.
She's more upset now because she just had to tell all that.
Yeah, so she's like crying. She like pretty much knows they're gonna arrest her here.
Yeah, she's had to tell everything, and she's crying. She's embarrassed, and she came clean eventually. Sticky, I haven't, and YouTube wouldn't let me send my response to you because me saying
He needs your email.
it's been a crazy week, and if I don't get to it this weekend, I have my granddaughter. It's starting tomorrow through Sunday. I will get it done Monday morning. I promise, and I apologize. It has been a nonstop week here.
What does
I
she
just don't
need?
have
What does he
time.
need? Your email?
I'm supposed to send him an email that I've started it. I started it on Tuesday, and I kept getting interrupted.
Oh.
I haven't had time to even get back to it because I thought I would
Gotcha.
today, and it was like, no. You're not even going to hardly have time to set up your stream. So thank you for being patient, Sticky. I apologize.
I'll remind her.
Yes, I will. If I have no idea generally what my weekends are going to have in store, because I never know if Miss Madison's going to take a nap or not. And if she doesn't, that means when she goes home, I go straight to bed. And then I'm like, I'll do it all again tomorrow. Yeah, she's flipped a switch, something. I don't know. Something just happened when she had to tell all that.
At least you remember. You didn't send it.
Yeah, no, I know I didn't send it. I've done that with text messages before, like, why aren't they? Oh, send.
It's just sitting in there. It just says draft. You're like, oh, my bad.
Ronnie. Just an email. No pics or vids. And definitely not any like we heard about yesterday. No.
Well, dang.
Sorry.
Good thing Carmen wasn't here, because she'd be like,
She'd be drawing a freaking picture.
She would draw the picture. She would take out her Blue's Clues notebook and draw the picture.
She has to use her handy dandy notebook for serious things today. So, you know, Ronnie has a dirty mind. Please excuse her.
She does. It's one of the reasons why I love Ronnie so much.
That's because she looks so sweet and innocent in her picture.
Yeah.
Like she's like Snow White or something.
Yeah, she's like Susie Homemaker, but in real life.
She
If you actually if you talk to Ronnie, she's like swearing at her dog. She's like, "Beep you, get over here. What the heck is going on?" Her husband comes in. She's like, "Leave this kitchen. I'm making a cake. Go out of here."
You can have some later.
Yeah.
She just told the cops about hooking up with 2 different guys, right? Yes. I think that was with both of them. And both 24. Oh, Carmen would be laughing.
Yeah,
and
she
drawing
totally
pictures.
was. Yeah, for sure.
And then if she didn't quit it, and she started speaking into her microphone with her $4.99 a minute voice, I would start throwing out words that I know is going to stop that immediately.
Like this one. Moist.
Yes. And
hopefully she doesn't watch that on replay, because she'll be like, ugh.
Milk.
Oh, the milk.
Yeah. Poor Carmen.
Cow's udder. Pumping milk.
Gosh. All right, that one's disturbed me a little bit.
I love it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've got a weird picture in my head right now. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
That's weird. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I'm hitting play now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enough to understand. Okay. So basically, it sounds like these encounters occurred.
In the past, it's
done now.
over with. We're just friends.
Okay. Did you give Jason any reason to believe that you were, I mean, obviously in sex together, but you were interested in a long-term relationship with him?
At first, but then we realized the age difference might be too much of a hassle at this point, and we couldn't be together, but maybe sometime in the future.
No, this...
Like after I was in college, 18.
Okay. But is this because you came to this conclusion yourselves, or from outside influences?
We came to this conclusion ourselves. Before my mother found out.
Your mom found out you guys were having sex?
She found out that we had interests in each other.
Okay. And what was your feelings about it?
She disapproved, of course, but that was after she found out after we had decided that it wasn't going to work.
Not to get off the track too far, but some of the things we found in the house was some letters from Ian to you.
Yes.
It's like your mom's had seized him again. Sounds like Ian's and you were having a good relationship as well.
At the time of the letters.
Yeah.
Yes.
You were sexually active with him as well.
Yes.
Okay, but that's over.
That was a long time ago.
Okay. We also found some emails that your dad had collected, and apparently you were getting some pretty nasty emails from another guy. And what's his name? Robin. Saying he wanted to have oral sex with you or something like that. Is that true?
Yes.
What was that all about?
Just, I don't know. We never really did do anything. We just talked.
Okay. About sex? Or?
Yes.
Okay. But you didn't have sex with him?
No.
Okay. Okay, now, again, don't feel bad. We're not judging you. You know, you're a normal teenage female. It's normal for you to have sexual desires. It's normal for you to act on them. And like we said before, sometimes we make bad mistakes. Sometimes we don't. Okay, that's part of growing up, right? We all learn from our mistakes. Okay. Well, again, I appreciate you telling me this. All right? And I appreciate you being honest with me. But again, you need to understand, we need to maintain this honesty. This is very important.
Yes.
Don't let your desire to protect somebody
No, I can't.
override doing the right thing. And I think you're the kind of person who wants to do the right thing. Obviously, you care very much for your mother, and you want to find out what happened to it, right? Now, I'm going to lay our cards on the table for you. What I'm about to tell you is information for you and you alone. And I need you to not talk to anybody about this, including your father. All right? We have developed evidence that indicates that Jason and Brian are responsible for your mother's death. All right? And we believe that somehow, probably very unwittingly, you are a catalyst in this whole incident. Okay? Now, I'm not blaming you for anything. I'm just saying there's a possibility that they may have misunderstood something you have said about relationships and disapproval of your mother and things along those lines that have motivated them to do this thing. Okay? Now, I understand you're a chatter, and I would assume that you've chatted a lot with Jason, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever, now, understand, this is Kafka, I need you to look at me. It'll take a second. Okay. It's very easy for people to misunderstand, you know, to misconstrue something. I mean, it happens every day, right?
Yeah.
Human beings are often, without even meaning to be so, we're kind of deceptive or confusing or ambiguous, right?
Yeah.
And it's very easy to misunderstand somebody and what they mean. And you could say something like, oh, I'm so mad at my mother, I wish someone would kill her, and not mean it. But someone could hear that and misunderstand and take it to mean she really wants this to happen. And I really want to help her, and I really want to do this for her because I really love her and I really want her. And even we needed to know about the sex and the relationship and all that. We're convinced Jason sees your relationship, the relationship with you much differently than you do. Okay? He thinks there's a lot more there than evidently there is. Is that true?
I don't know.
I mean, you guys chatted, you've talked.
I've told him that our age difference is too much and it's too difficult.
But has he ever said, well, I don't care, I still want you?
He said, I wish that weren't true, but if that's what you want to be happy, I just want you to be happy, so okay, friends. We agree.
Okay. In any of your conversations, did you ever say anything about, you know, you're mad at your mother, that she's running your life, you wish she was out of the picture?
Well, I've said I've met her, but I've never said I wanted her gone.
Well, you know, again, words have lots of meaning, right? To one person, I want her out of my life means I want her to quit bothering me and let me be an adult.
Yeah, I no.
And to another person, it would mean eliminate her.
I never said anything.
Okay, and I'm not saying you did, okay, you understand? I'm not accusing you of anything, and I'm convinced that you are not a willing participant in what's happened. But it's very clear to us that Jason and Brian are responsible for their death, for your mother's death. And we're trying to figure out why. And it keeps coming back to you as, like I said, an unwitting, unwilling catalyst.
I'm just going to get this. I highly doubt, I mean, with no biased opinions, I highly doubt Jason would do anything like that. I just really, really don't think so. He's just not, no, he wouldn't. Except he's offered to talk to her because she used to hit me occasionally. And he knew. And he's offered to talk to her, talk to the police, and I said no, or leave me alone, don't do anything. And I make him swear. And I know he wouldn't break that. But Brian has a bit of a worse temper. Like when my ex Ian had done something made me mad, Brian went and yelled at him. He does that kind of stuff, but Jason would never do anything like that.
So, I'm sorry, you lost me. It was Jason wanted to talk to your mom about this?
He wanted to talk to my mom about her violence, but he never,
I mean, how did that make him feel when you found out that
he was upset. I mean, he wasn't angry because I wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to make him, mad at my mother. He was just upset and concerned for my well-being, but...
Right. So you said Brian, this is something different.
Brian has a bit more temper.
Mm-hmm. Would Brian want to get that involved in your life?
He's one of those people where he would do a lot for somebody he really doesn't know.
Okay. And by a lot?
I don't know how
far
it
you
goes.
go? What would you do for somebody who does know?
Oh, goodness, I have no idea.
I mean, how far would you go?
To the ends. He really is a very dedicated, loyal person.
So, I mean, we're talking murder. He would kill somebody.
Probably.
If somebody asked to get help, he would.
Or even on his own.
Even on his own. Is he upset about the fact that, you guys had sex? Was he upset about the fact that you cut him off, that you're not doing it with him anymore?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
It was, admittedly, I dumped him, but
How did that go? How did he take it?
he was sad, but
Sad or pissed?
he wasn't pissed, no.
Okay.
He was sad.
Does he express his anger?
He expresses all his emotions.
So he's not close, but...
No, you know if he's mad or if he's sad. He was just sad, but I mean, it wasn't really hugely serious, so I don't think it broke him.
Okay, just supposing if Brian and Jason killed your mother, who would be the leader of the two?
Brian.
Jason would be the follower. Okay. Even though Jason may be the one asking for a favor, Brian would be the one to plan and execute the plan.
If that was the case, but I still vouch that
I know it's tough to believe. But
No, I know him. He would never do anything like that.
I know this is difficult to believe, but I learned through the long experience that anybody's capable of just about anything, And as I've said, we've developed some hard evidence that clearly pointed them, and we're trying to figure out, okay, what is the motivating factor here? What is driving these two to commit a murder?
He couldn't have, because I called him. I did talk to somebody other in Anchorage. I called him when I was in Anchorage very late. It was probably 1, 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep.
What day?
Saturday night.
Saturday night?
Yes.
That would have been Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Well, yeah, yeah. Would have been like 1, 2 a.m. I called him.
1 or 2.
I I was really bored. I couldn't sleep. I knew he'd be up.
Where'd you call him at?
His house.
This is Jason.
Yes.
And he was there and you talked for how long?
45 minutes, an hour. I didn't really keep track. It was a while though.
Does he have his own phone line in his room?
This would have been
This was the house.
house phone. Did he have a cell phone?
What's the number there?
755. 755. Hang on. I don't have it exactly memorized. 2522, I think.
755-2522.
I think. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have it memorized.
What was the gist of the conversation?
How's volleyball going? How's Craig? New Halo 2 game? That stuff. Just BSing for a while.
Okay. So he was home at that time.
Yes.
Anybody else can verify that conversation occurred?
No, I wasn't in my hotel room because they don't want us. I had to use the payphone.
Where were you staying?
The Marriott.
Okay,
Is there one downtown?
Yeah, downtown Marriott.
where did you go to use the phone?
The lobby.
Again, you understand. It's very important that you don't protect
I
anybody.
know.
We're after the truth. And listen,
So am I.
if Jason had nothing to do with it or a minor role to play in this, then that's all we need to find that out, right? We need to find out who's the more culpable of the two. And if Jason is a follower and he had nothing to do, or minimal role to do with this, we need to know that. And you're protecting him is not helping you or your mother.
I know.
Okay. So you talked about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
around there. He was at home. What was he doing? Playing Halo.
Yeah, video games.
Did he say if Brian was there?
I asked if anyone was there. He said no because he was going to have a friend over, but it just didn't work out.
Okay. Did he say what his intentions were for the night?
Go to bed after he was done playing video games.
Okay. Did he say if he had any plans for the next day?
Sit around at home, play video games, play on the computer. He was going to go try to talk to John Wilburn because his uncle had just committed suicide. And they're friends, and he wanted to go comfort him.
Okay. All right. In your conversations with Brian or Jason, have you ever talked about the routine in your house? How
Not really. I mean,
which doors are locked, which doors aren't locked? You ever brought that
it's
up?
just not something bringing in the conversation.
That's what I'm trying to find out. Okay. Did you at any time ever express to either of these two guys that you were upset with your mother?
The only thing I've ever said is maybe she likes how she's done, but nothing like I don't want her
We've
here.
all said something like,
Yeah.
I can kill you for that. And of course we know
I don't use those terms.
you don't mean it. But you can see how someone could have misunderstood
Yeah.
a situation like that. And somebody, from what we found out, particularly about Brian, he's a bubble or two off the level, right? Okay. And a personality like that can very easily misunderstand something, right?
Yeah.
And go off the deep end, right?
Yeah. I haven't talked to him online in God knows how long.
Any chats or emails from him on your computer?
I haven't talked to him on the computer since April, June. He hasn't had computer access because he hasn't.
For the business one, yeah.
Well, yeah, and he lived on a boat for a while, and then
Okay. And this is before or after your sexual encounter?
after.
After the sex?
Yes.
So this was like last winter?
This was in the spring.
Visitor. Okay. Okay. Well, let me tell you this. Okay, again, you gotta reported tonight that he was assaulted. He claims he was at work. He went out to dump the trash. Somebody came up from behind him, grabbed him, put a knife to his throat, and said, "Stay away from Rachelle, or another accident will happen." We investigated this incident, and we're convinced that it's 100% crapola. This did not happen. He made this up. Now, you're a smart person. Why would somebody do that?
I don't know.
Why do you think they would make up a phony assault?
I'm not that smart, I guess.
No, just speculate. Why do you think somebody would do that?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Okay. Well, I mean, you got your ear to good to the ground. This is a small town.
Yes.
The rumor mills have been generating, right? This is the talk of the town.
I would imagine their mills are in overdrive.
Yeah. And they're saying a lot about him. Okay, so I guess the way to put this is okay. People are looking at it and fingers are pointing at him. Let's dream up an assault to try and deflect blame for me. We're convinced that's what's happened.
Okay.
All right. But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would he do that? Well, I know why.
Cover his butt?
To deflect blame. Okay. To dream up a mystery assailant. It wasn't me. It's this mystery guy. This didn't happen. This thing is baloney. He made it up.
Okay.
Okay, so don't. Yeah, a real strong reaction.
Well, of course, my friend has a knife to his throat.
Well, it didn't happen. He's making this up. Has he ever done anything like this before?
I've never known him to get angry, ever. He gets irritated when he doesn't get a cigarette, but that's about...
Right. Well, but I mean, you can see if someone is being suspected of murder or another crime, that he might want to dream something up to try and cover his tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're convinced that that's what's happened.
Okay.
And so, us being what we are, if somebody behaves this way, we're wondering, well, again, why? That's what we're into. What is people's motivation to do things? Why do you do this? Well,
I wouldn't want people talking about me like that either.
Well, I mean, that's understandable reaction, but when you go to an extreme like that,
I don't know, it depends on how I was feeling. Depends on if I was PMSing or not.
So if you're having a tough time during your PMS, you would try something like that?
I really don't know. I've never been in that situation.
No problem talking to us, right? You know, you weren't exactly honest with us at first. You haven't been exactly honest with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and why was that?
It's intimidating.
Well, and I know we come across that
I
way.
don't tell my friends a lot. I haven't told my friends a lot of this stuff.
Well, we're not going to tell them. Okay. But you understand how people are often reluctant to talk to us about things like that. But people are we also know from experience, people often talk about particularly big things like this. It's very difficult to hold major events like this. And if Jason had nothing to do with this or only a minor role in this whole thing, that's what we need to know. If Brian's the more culpable of the two, we need to know that too, right? I mean, we want to be fair. We're not out to hang people. You know, we don't just randomly blame somebody. You get to be our victim. We're in the business of finding the truth. But unfortunately, people often have a difficult time telling us the truth, just as you've experienced today, right? Over comparatively relatively minor things. So obviously, telling the truth about a murder is going to be rather difficult, eh? So that's what we're concerned about. We want to know the truth. We want to know exactly what Jason's role is in this and what Brian's role is in this. And if Brian's the leader, the planner, the one who carries us out, and Jason, all he did was help him out in some way or fashion, then that's what we need to know, because then we'll assess the appropriate amount of blame, you know. And you know how it is when you're a kid. I'm sure you experienced where one person messes up and then everybody suffers the consequences for it. It's not fair. This is the person who's responsible, not me, but I'm being held accountable. So you understand where you're going. It's not the first time it's happened. Not to say that this would happen, but there's an old saying, two can keep a secret if one's dead. And if we've got a situation with two people, one might determine, hey, this guy can give me up. Maybe I need to give it to him.
And think for yourself, maybe you don't see it, we are seeing it. What's going on outside this room and outside this building? People are scared to death in Craig. People are sleeping with guns. People are paranoid. People are chasing people out of bars because they're the wrong color, because they think this is some kind of stranger thing. That all these bad things are happening here. If we can go quickly, we can put a stop to this.
I mean, people think there's a boogeyman out there.
And they're
scared to death. Now, we know there isn't one, but you can understand our position. We can't tell them that.
Yeah.
Because if we do...
It would ruin the investigation.
Right. And I mean, that's what we're after. We're not out to hang anybody who doesn't deserve it. What we're after is the truth. And you, unwittingly, are involved in this. You know, like it or not. I mean, it keeps coming back to you. And I'm convinced you didn't mean for any of this to happen, but it has. For some reason, these two guys have totally misunderstood something you've told them or said or implied, and they've gone off the deep end.
If I hadn't been friends with
It's not your fault. Understand? Okay, it's like, you know, is it the water's fault that flows into the rocks and freezes in the winter and breaks the rocks? It's the water just doing its thing, right? It's, your mom's death is not your fault.
What if I just never met them?
Well, we can't control the people that come across our lives. Okay? Grab a tissue. Okay? People come in and out of our lives all the time, but we have no control over it, okay? So don't blame yourself. But
No offense, but you did a really good job making it sound like it was my fault.
well, I'm sorry for that, but you got to understand where I'm coming from. We're into trying to understand motivation. Why somebody does something is very important, right? If we understand the motivation, we understand the result. Okay, and I'm sorry if I was tough on you or implied things, but you understand my position, right? Sometimes I got to be a jerk. Sometimes I got to ask people hard questions.
Think about it like we do sometimes, like it's a puzzle or a game, or that what possible role could you have in this? Right? You can be a willing participant. I don't think that's true. You could be an unwilling participant, that you provided these people with information that led them to make it happen. Maybe even not that, but maybe the third thing, that you don't know what's going on, but that these guys, these poison guys, these bad guys, there's something wrong inside them. And whatever it is, your relationship will spark that badness to come out. I think that's what happens. Does that sound right?
I know you didn't mean to cause your mother's death, but something is sparked a fire in these guys to do something like this, and I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, if we understand, why is often the most unanswered question in our profession. I mean, it's pretty easy to know when, where, and how. We rarely get to know what the why is. But if we understand the why, we'd understand the result much better. Okay? Is there anything at all you can think of that would have sparked, that you would have said or done or indicated, implied? So why do these guys want to get rid of your mother?
Don't know.
Why would they go to all this trouble? I mean, your mom's never done anything to them, other than disapprove of you being around them, right? Right?
Right.
Do you know if she's ever confronted either of them and told them to stay the hell away from my daughter?
No.
Now, obviously, both of them knew you and your dad are out of town, right?
I don't know if they knew my dad was out of town. They knew I was.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned it, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. You might have mentioned that he was out of town.
Yeah.
When was the last time, do you remember, before you left? You left on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
When did you speak to him? Well, before you departed? When was the last
Which
time?
one?
Jason or Brian? Both of them?
I haven't spoken to Brian in ages.
Okay.
I spoke to Jason. I saw him that Tuesday because he was at the school for play rehearsal, and I said hi. And he said, hope your trips goes well. I said, okay.
Okay. Trip?
Yes.
Okay.
So I was leaving the next day for Anchorage.
So he's in the play at school?
The community drama practices at the high school.
Oh, okay. What play did they?
The importance of being earnest.
Oh. What part is he?
Dr. Chasuble.
Okay. Just curious. Okay, so you had contact with him on Tuesday,
Yes.
and you told him, it was obvious there at the time, you're going to be gone.
Yeah.
Do you think you told him Dad was going to be gone too?
I might have mentioned it like a while ago, but I really don't recall that it might have come up.
Okay. Mm-hmm. The other day I was talking to your dad, and he said, I hope none of Rachelle's friends are involved in this. Why would he say so?
I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of out of the blue, something weird. Why would he suspect some of your friends?
I don't know.
No idea.
The only thing I know is she can be a bitch when it's really late and we're being loud.
Okay, well, I mean, we all have things that set us off. You know, I mean, I'm sure my kids could tell plenty of stories of times when I get unreasonable. But, you know, we're people,
Yeah.
right? This thing you talked about, your mom hit you.
Yeah.
What
My
was,
father didn't know.
okay, so what was that all about?
She would just get mad. Like, she didn't like my collars and the black fingernail polish.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like the fact that I'm Wiccan.
Wiccan?
Wiccan.
What's that?
It's just a religion that we believe it's kind of like hippie mixed with what you call magic.
Okay.
We believe the earth has spirits and perform spells and
Okay. So she's upset with you about that stuff.
yeah, she didn't like that.
Okay. So how does she deal with that?
Get angry and get fight. Well, not really fight, but you know, she'd say you shouldn't do that, la la la, lecture. And she'd hit me.
Explain and slap you across the face, kick you in the shin. What do you mean?
She's done different things. Once I was laying there and she came and hit me with a baseball bat on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Once she tried to push me down the stairs, I caught myself.
Mm-hmm. What else? She slap you, punch you.
Pushed me down more. Pushed me into things.
Did you push her back or slap her back?
Damage my power.
Did you tell Jason and Brian about these incidents?
And I I just told her that she was abusive.
Did you give any details about that?
Not really, just, that she pushed me occasionally. I didn't really say exactly what happened.
You think they got upset about that? I mean, you alluded to it earlier.
Yeah, upset. I really don't think they're angry because
That Jason wanted to intervene, he wanted to...
he just wanted to talk to her or talk to the police or something. He just wanted me to be safe. And
When was the last time you met her?
A couple weeks ago, maybe. It was nothing big. It wasn't like, the worst she'd ever done.
What's the worst she ever did?
She came at me with a knife once.
When was this?
That was a long time ago.
Like 5, 10, 15 years ago? How long?
No. A year ago, maybe? Yeah.
Your dad around? What was the circumstances around that?
My dad wasn't home. That was right after she found out he and I were having sex. He was my first. She was very young to think about.
And she came at you with a knife?
Yeah. I ran away in the kitchen. She was cutting up meat for dinner. And I ran away.
Okay.
I hid in my room.
So, did you tell Jason and Brian about all these incidents?
I told him about it too.
Did you ever tell him that something like, I wish she would stop, I wish she would leave me alone?
Well, of course I said I wish she wouldn't hit me.
You ever say anything like, I wish someone would straighten her out, get her out of my life?
No, because I didn't want other people interfering. Because I was embarrassed.
Well, I can understand with that. Okay. Well, again, getting back to the motivation, what's driving these guys to do something like this? No idea.
Maybe thought if it was both of them, that they thought it would help me because I've been depressed lately. Just things with my ex were crappy with Ian. School wasn't that great. I've have a really bad back. It's been bothering me really bad. It wasn't a very bad place.
You were in a very bad.
Like bad place in my life.
Okay. And they're aware of this. You talked to them about this. You expressed these feelings to
Just that I was depressed.
And this is to Jason.
Yeah. But no, he probably told Brian just because that's who he confided in.
Yeah, we understand they're pretty tight.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're saying it's possible they misconstrued all this talk? That they're going to rescue you because you're a good buddy, or because they want mom out of the way so they can have sex with you?
I'm really highly doubt it was the second
Okay. Well, you never know. People sex is a big motivator for sex, particularly young men. Sex is an incredible motivator.
Yeah, but there's enough people on this island. That's really not a hard thing to find.
Well, I know, but it's not. It's sometimes hard to find a nice-looking 16-year-old girl to have sex with. But I'm not saying this is true.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to understand what's the driving force behind this. What is making this happen?
I think they're also worried about me because I had contemplated suicide.
When did you articulate this to them? Or to Jason?
A couple months ago.
Well, it's pretty clear that this thing was planned for a while, but it also something seems to have sparked this off. I can't believe that they've waited for 3 months to...
There's been nothing recent. I've been doing really well lately.
Things have improved. father been out of town at the same time?
I think there was one other time a few months ago.
What was going on there?
I don't know. I think I had a volleyball trip and some Girl Scout thing or something.
Hey, Ron spends the summers at town a lot, doesn't she?
Yeah, her and I go down to Washington.
So when did you get back?
I asked you to take a break for two reasons. One, so that the jury can have a break. The other is that I'm hoping that during that break we can perhaps increase the sound quality. It takes one juror motion that they the effect that they couldn't hear. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a break. Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask you, will there be transcripts?
No, stop. Yes, they need to increase the sound when we come back from this break that's going to be very long. Hello, Chloe. How are you? How's your trip? Well, that was hard to listen to because, one, it was hard to listen to. Like I said, they do increase the sound. It does get better. I didn't hear the question at the end. I don't know if she was asking for, I don't know what she was asking for. Maybe she wanted headphones like the dad has on, because that might help her. But the jury can't hear it. We can't hear it. No, we can hear it. So good. That's good. So according to the state's opening argument, they said she confessed, then takes it back, and then confesses again. So we should hear the take back and then the confession, I guess. I think we have two more videos of her interrogation to watch. And then we should get into cross-examination. And I'm kind of excited to see it because I hope that the defense does ask him about the read technique. Again, I hate to promote other like a TV show over my own. Golly, but no, kidding. Anyway, if you want to see what the read technique can do, if you have HBO Max, watch the yogurt shop unalivings, except it's not called unalivings because they can say real words on TV. What's up, Dill? It shows you exactly how they took these young men, young boys, got confessions out of them, basically ruined their lives, and that crime went unsolved for decades. They actually just recently solved it with DNA, fortunately, that they had collected at the scene and preserved correctly. And they did find that these boys did not do it, but they had confessed. One ended up on the state's unaliving row. Fortunately, their convictions were overturned on appeal. And I forget, it was a Sixth Amendment violation, I believe. And so fortunately for them, that happened. I think the state was able to test some of the DNA at that time and could not include them. And they didn't bring the charges back. And then it just sat. So there was people that always thought they did it. The police officer one of them certainly thought they did it. And it turns out none of them did it. So if you have HBO Max and can watch that, I would encourage you to do so. It's just good docuseries anyway, but it shows you the read technique. One of the defense attorneys I don't know if he says the read technique or if he just holds up the book. So, their lives were ruined. Absolutely. One of them is not alive anymore because the police were always after him. The defense attorney for one of the guys that was, when he was released, told him, you need to move away, get out of the state immediately. They're never going to leave you alone. Yeah, there's one of them, because wasn't there 4, Bri? One got in a police chase and he didn't make it out of that. 2 got out, and then I thought 1 never got back out of the system. Oh, Chloe, hope you feel better. Sorry, Robin said, not on topic. But it's cool until she tries to school me on the meaning of. Oh, sorry. I'm like, who's schooling you on John Hughes movies? Oh, that's funny. I was like, I didn't hear anybody. Oh, thanks, Bri. Thanks for telling me I'm right. Oh, hey, Flashman. Flashman, the one time you come back after choir practice, and I'm like, I am wrapping up. Sorry. But anyway, so I plan to be back Monday. I have no idea if Carmen will be back or not on Monday. I don't know if Gabby will be able to last if Carmen is not back on Monday.
Probably
Which,
not.
I mean, you might just hear soft crying in the background the entire time.
Probably.
You know, her blowing her nose here or there.
Yep.
They, the 3 of us have a little group text messaging, and Gabby texts Carmen, I miss you already. And I'm just sitting there. I just sent a picture of like, what am I, invisible?
Yeah. She just sent us like pictures of like her walking around in like a ghost costume. And I was like, oh, hi, AJ.
I was like, now you see me, now you don't.
Thanks, whoever. Appreciate that.
Yes, everybody, Gabby's birthday is tomorrow on Halloween. So wish her a happy birthday, please, and thank you. So happy birthday, Gabby. I will tell you again tomorrow because I see you, Gabby.
You know what? Now I'm just going to be, counting down the days to my next year's birthday of when I can hear this song that you've tried to make and just be sitting here wondering. Yes, Sticky, my birthday is on Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
I will be 39.
Yeet. Happy birthday, sister from another mister.
Hey, Brie. Hey. Don't ask me. It just lasted too long.
Thanks. I needed this disconnect from the world so much tonight. Chat. AJ, Gabby, love you. Happy birthday, Gabby.
Thanks, Robin.
Aw. Oh, Gabby, it's your birthday. Congratulations. Happy
Thanks,
birthday.
Frankie.
That
Thank you,
explains
Ronnie.
it.
Yes. I've heard that my whole life. Got to explain something, right? I mean, still waiting for my letter to Hogwarts till this day. Just looking at the mailbox with a sad face.
Oh, I would just want an owl. I want one of those pretty white
that
ones.
too, but I mean,
Or I would take what's his name? Dobby? The little
yeah,
elfy
poor
thing.
little Dobby. He's so cute.
I would
The house
take
elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so cute.
I would take one of him.
I would take one of him. He's just like, give me 2 of them shits.
Give me 2 Dobbies and a white owl. Thank you. I want a wand. Just throw it in for good measure.
Right.
And a book on how to use all of them. So hopefully they yes, they're saying how young you look. Oh,
how young I look? I only look young in that picture because there's a lot of filters in that picture. So, thank you, Bad Jazzer.
Screech owls, we had one around our house a few years ago. That thing scared the absolute crap out of me.
Oh, the screeching owls. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. I was laying in bed one night watching TV. My husband's asleep. We had our windows open. I think it was fall. And I thought, did I hear like a woman scream? So I pause the TV. Everything went silent outside. Like not a like nobody's even dog down, the road was barking. And
Mm.
so I'm laying there like, okay, if I hear it one more time, I'll do something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something. See you, Sticky. I promise I will get that email to
Bye,
you.
Sticky. I'll remind her.
And then so I didn't know what it was. And I told my husband, I'm like, something was like yelling in the woods last night. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was, but it made everything go silent. So I'm trying to like look up online the sound because I'm thinking it was so like I didn't hear it because the TV was going and it wasn't just like right outside my window. I thought maybe it was like a bobcat or something. And so I couldn't find it online. And I'm sitting there a couple days later downstairs and the window is right behind me is open. And that thing, I swear, had to be like right there. It screeched. My dogs all hit the deck. My cat was like, "What the hell is that?" And then my husband yells from outside, "Is that what you heard?" I'm like, "Yes." He goes, "It's a screech owl." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, tell it to go away. Everybody in here thinks they are not living anymore." Like, the dogs were just
Yeah.
on the ground, on the floor.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of like a screech, the screeching hawk? What they sound like? It's
On TV.
a little bit similar, but it's still so loud and so crazy. You're just like, what the beep was that?
Yeah, I had never heard a screech owl. Probably,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and we have a lot of like the barred owls or the hoot owls or whatever in our woods.
Mhm.
Our woods are
Mhm.
so dense, they get confused in the summer and the daytime they'll come out because it's dark in the woods. It's like,
Yep.
go to bed. It's too early for you. Oh my
Oh, hey,
gosh.
little one.
How are you? I love that you were gonna let it screech one more time before going out there.
She's like,
Hey,
one
it
more
wasn't
screech, and then we make a run for it.
if it would have been a woman screaming, I would have done something, but I wasn't sure. So I was like, I need to hear that again. But yeah,
Oh,
I
missed
was
you
going out
too.
there. Yeah, it's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I wasn't
You know
going
who
out
I
there.
saw
It's
today?
nighttime. Who?
George.
Oh, were you over in Wolf's?
Yeah, I popped in there because I was just like, I went outside. I was like doing stuff in the house, and I went outside and I was like, I haven't talked to George in forever. I just popped in there and he was in there. He was talking about, I don't know, friendship bracelets or something. I
Oh,
was like, oh, okay, George, I see what it is.
I tried to start watching that trial that's on
Mm,
there right now because I thought, well, maybe we'll watch it when we're done with
mhm.
this, just to do I don't know if I can.
No,
Um,
yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. I haven't been over there in a long time. I mean, I would go over there at least once a week just to say hi to George, but I haven't been in like, I mean, there was a lot going on here. And so I
yeah,
hadn't been over there in a while. And I popped in, I was like, hi, George, like, miss you. He
I
answered, he's like, how the heck are you, girl? It's like, how's AJ
love
and the
her.
girls? Yeah.
I watched. I didn't get all the way even through opening statements, and I turned it off because
Yeah, when I
it's about
popped
a
in there today,
1-year-old,
yep, yep. It,
and I was
I
like,
popped in there today and they were just ending, basically.
yeah,
So,
it hits too close to home, and it's a yeah, I just cannot. I was like, man, what happened to me? I used to be able,
well,
even though they were horrible, I could do it, but I can't do it
you
now.
just, you're in a different place now. You know what I mean? It's going from live trials. I mean, remember that stream we did? It was like 14 hours long
Yeah.
from the beginning of the morning until like
Oh my gosh,
complete, verdict watch. Like we were in there for a long time compared to now. It's a completely
yep,
different thing.
yep. And I just couldn't because I think it's about a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
She's in daycare. She turns 1, so they move her up to the
Mm,
1-year-old class. She's not walking. She's crawling, but she can't sit up by herself. And I'm like, okay, like if this is
it's
just
hard.
it's too close to home right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. I don't know if anybody did anything to her intentionally, like they're saying. I don't know. And then I'm like, I don't know that I can listen to it. So, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I don't blame you. They're hard cases, and you know, that's one of the things that drew me into your channel to begin with, was that like you weren't doing a lot of what everyone else was doing, you know? Um, you did the harder cases because no one would really ever cover kid cases. And
yeah,
they're, even though they're hard to hear, they're still very important to watch and see and learn about, because these things are actually really happening.
yeah,
It's terrible, but they're happening.
yeah. And I don't know. I might still do it. But have a good night, Ronnie. Have a good weekend.
Oh, night, Ronnie.
Um,
Go
just be,
go do that math. That little kid math you'd be doing.
because I said I always would. I said I would always cover the hard trial. I said I would cover the kid trials because nobody will. And then that kind of goes back.
Well, I
And
mean,
if
it's harder now. I mean, you have a different schedule. Your life is different. It's not what it used to be. So things change. That's, nothing to be, it is what it is.
yeah. Little one, I got that for Christmas from my kids and all my kids, because their significant others just count now as kids. So we were just having to get this room finished and get me moved. And I haven't, what I've been down here, a month? Has it been a month? I have no idea.
I, all I know is there was a hole in AJ's wall, and then she appeared in this room. And the stuff I sent her is on the wall, and there's this bright
Yep.
light, and
Gabby sent that stuff.
that's all I know.
It's
It has to be. I feel like it's probably a little more than a month now. Yeah.
yeah, it's probably. I mean, obviously, well, I mean, tomorrow would definitely be a month. October.
No.
But I think I got down here in September.
I feel like something's burning, and I can smell something burning in my house.
Oh,
And I hear my husband walking up and down the hallways and running in and outside. What is happening? Why am I smelling burnt glue?
is it a birthday? Oh, is he making you a birthday present?
No, he's not. He's probably making himself a freaking fishing lure.
So you can go
16
fishing.
years. Yeah, obviously. Apparently. I need one of those.
It is the squeaky chairs that deter me now. I can't do it.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like there's every trial now that we've been in, there's at least one squeaky thing.
Yep. See you, Bri. Have a good weekend.
Bye, Bri.
Hopefully your night's not too crazy. If you're working tomorrow, hopefully that's not too crazy.
Stop, drop, and roll. I know, right?
It was after the little break. I did have
You
a little
know,
break.
I always think about that. Stop, drop, and roll. And I've seen that meme where it's like, they taught us when we were younger, stop, drop, and roll. You would think that we would be on fire more as an adult because of how much they taught that to us. I've been on fire once in my life.
Me either. He super glued himself to something and accidentally lit the glue on fire.
I mean, anything could happen. I am not supervising him right now, so you never know.
See you, Robin.
Night, Robin.
Are you speaking from experience?
Oh, Hold on
Well,
a second.
I'm scared. I don't know what she's doing. She's dropping and rolling. I hope she didn't light herself on fire. Or maybe
Well, he
she's
doesn't
going.
know what I'm talking about. So,
Who, Mr. Gabby?
yep, I
I
said,
don't smell
what's burning?
anything.
And he goes, I don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. He's like patting the smoke off his head.
Maybe that's why he shaved his head. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You smell it?
Candle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It smells like a blown out candle.
Maybe it's somebody from.
Oh, maybe
Maybe?
downstairs.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe
Awesome.
it's somebody coming from the afterlife to give you a happy birthday and you just smell the candles.
Nope, that's not happening.
Okay.
AJ, it's 8:56 p.m. I don't want to think about that before I have to go to bed.
You have to go to grandma's. I gotta.
Well, I
let you
do
go.
have to go to grandma's, but I'm not gonna like sleep now and thinking that there's like random spirits in my bedroom.
I'm sorry. They're all friendly. They're all just singing happy
It's-
birthday to you.
It's all right. I can't sleep anyway, so I'll be up at 3:30 a.m. if anyone wants to chat.
Well, I will not be up quite that early.
Carmen will be up. She'll be like, "Hey, bestie."
You won't be off work though,
She won't, but
but you can. It's a dream.
it is
So
a dream. I
be
have a
out
dream.
until 7 your time, our time, yours and my time. Hey, you guys! One more thing before we go. Do not forget the time changes on Saturday into Sunday. Fall back an hour, so don't be
Is it
early.
this Saturday night? Saturday at midnight?
I believe so.
Oh, I think you're right.
It's already 4:57 a.m. Maybe I'll tell you a happy birthday actually on your birthday.
Well,
I hope not. I hope not.
I think I give myself nightmares enough. I don't. No one else needs to give me any more nightmares. Just like wake up and I'm like, did I shut the coffee
It's
pot
like-
off?
I don't know.
Just like randomly hear a noise. I'm like, oh, what was that? I'm like, oh, it's the fan.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go so you get to grandma's, and I'll actually get you there on time tonight.
All right.
Gabby,
Yeah. If anyone wants to
stay
come
over
over to
63.
grandma's, we're what is it? Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I tell you what.
Hey, at least you didn't say happy birthday. Shut up.
I mean, I feel like I kind of like expect that from him, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But
At least you have expectations of him.
Yeah.
I don't anymore. So
a scallop. I have the house to myself. Family is out of town. I'm going to sleep. Night, night.
night, night. Don't let the bed tarantulas bite.
Yeah, he always says that.
Gabby, you know I love you. Aw.
Oh, there's the soft heart in Zach. We all know it's there.
We all know it's there.
We all know it's there.
Okay. Have
But
a great
anyway.
weekend, you guys. Don't forget
Yeah.
the time change. Don't forget, if it's Halloween, be careful. Don't hit any trick-or-treaters. And don't,
Unless they look like Chucky. Yeet.
don't party too hard. Have a driver. Take an Uber. All that good stuff. Have a good time, though. I will be safe and sound in my home. So I'll see you guys all
All right.
Monday. Gabby, happy birthday
Yep.
again. And
Thank you.
I'll talk to you over the weekend, but I will see you Monday. And if you're able, at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to watch more of this fun interrogation.
Trial.
Yes.
Drugs?
Caleb's like, is it about frogs?
Oh, I
No.
thought he said drugs.
Oh, I
So
thought you said riveting.
Oh, he goes, I thought you said it was riveting. Good one. Caleb. You made AJ giggle, so that's a plus. He
Oh
does
my
what he can.
gosh.
I feel like that's a Zach joke too.
That is a Jack. So I'm done.
Yeah, me too. You know what? I'm over this.
All
How are
right.
you people?
See you guys.
Hot mannequin love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Ooh, hot mannequin love, candy on the floor, don't pick it up. Chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go.